Don't make any sense.
Yeah, but I mean,
I can't believe this shit is real. McGregor is fighting Mayweather.
Yeah, August 26th.
Are you
Like,
serious?
McGregor's gonna get his ass kicked.
Yeah, August 26th.
What's supposed? Is it a boxing? Is it a boxing match or a UFC match?
Great boxing match.
It's
Yeah.
boxing.
Oh, I don't watch that shit.
McGregor's gonna get his ass raped.
Damn.
Yeah, because you don't have the gas tank and he lasts in a boxing
He's
ring.
a fucking MMA fighter. He's not a straight boxer. He's gonna get destroyed.
Oh
Yeah, I mean Floyd's gonna just get a few hits in, and Floyd's gonna play defense the whole way.
Yeah, he's gonna pop him a few times and run circles around him.
Yeah, he's gonna get in McGregor's head, because McGregor likes to talk smack and shit, but Floyd likes to play the mind games, like make you come to him, waste your energy.
Oh, definitely that's gonna happen.
Floyd's no dummy in that boxing ring.
Oh no, you ain't. I'm
That's gonna be strategy, but in my personal opinion, Mayweather plays like a pussy.
Oh.
Well, he does. Everyone knows that from the Pacquiao fight. But still, like, he's still gonna destroy McGregor, though.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't watch that bullshit fight. I was like, everybody.
That Pacquiao fight was fucking boring, man.
People paid $100 just to see a boring ass fight.
I'm glad I don't pay for that shit. Fuck that.
I mean, I
Okay, imagine the people in the front row that paid like $5,000
Woo!
to watch that shit.
Those be those celebrities
yeah,
be paying for that shit.
Fest, like a hug. It was basically a hug fest.
Yeah.
If you're in the front, if you're in the front row of that thing, you're Jay-Z or Beyonce, you can spare it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, basically.
Yeah.
Probably, Jay probably banned them from the rest of his concerts forever.
Where my phone go?
Performance.
What do with my phone?
Twitter, they were pissed. I was like, oh man, I paid money for this bullshit fight. Hell, I'll go to a bar watch it for free. I'll probably get up and leave.
Yeah, right.
Seems like everybody doing podcasts on Thursday now.
What the fuck is this? That was like our podcast day.
Now everybody's doing podcasts now.
It's prime time, real. It's like,
oh my god, the fucking WWE website is so annoying.
It is.
Get out of here.
They'll eventually come in. We are live. I'm just trying to get more people in here. Let y'all know.
Gold Dust gets honor tattoo for Dusty Rhodes.
Who?
Okay. I was looking at wrestling stuff.
Gold, is he still wrestling?
Dusty
Jesus.
Rhodes, yeah.
No,
no, his son is Dustin Gold Dust.
Oh, his son.
He's like over 50. He's like, shit. He needs
Yeah.
to shit's been wrestling.
Yeah, that dude old as hell. He been wrestling since what, the 90s?
80.
80s? Whatever, that motherfucker old. Shit. All right.
I mean, Cody, he's like in Ring of Honor and stuff. Like, he's the American Nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cody left WWE.
Yeah, because he got tired of the Stardust gimmick. He wanted to go back to Cody Rhodes, and they wouldn't let him. So fuck it, man. Just let me go.
Yeah. Fucking, I'm out.
And him and his wife. I mean, well, of course she's top, by the way. It's like, hey, she went with him.
Yep.
All right, y'all guys about ready? We might have enough people to start about 18, 20 now. I want to get 50, 60 here. All right. What's going on, people? It's your boy, Real Gamer 27, and welcome back to another Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast. Got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Some E3 stuff, some Nintendo stuff, some Metroid stuff, some fuckboy stuff. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about. And we have a special guest tonight. I know some of y'all been asking me and Alex, where the fuck is ZenGamer? Where the fuck? Did he die? Did he commit suicide? Did some of those Nintendo fuckboys, did they snipe him or something? But nah, he's here, people. He's okay. He's safe. He's here. Introduce yourself, Mr. ZenGamer.
Oh man, people, you need to ask back for me, man. I'm trying to get out. All right, I'm retired. I'm an old salty YouTuber. I want to get out of it. That being said, I will appear from time to time on things like this, special occasions like E3 and real shit. So, yeah, like enjoy this. It will not last.
It would not last. Oh, there you have it, people. All right, So since you got his intro out the way, I guess let's go and start from the top. Start with you, Alex.
What's going on, everyone? ActivesiN here, and we're back for another episode of Real Talk with the Real Gamer. I'm not really sure what we're talking about, but I know we're talking about fuckboys. So that's why I'm here.
Oh
So,
gosh.
so Zen's back, y'all. We found him.
All right, I guess after that, let's go with you, Nick.
Hey, this is Nick from Gamer Nick Incorporated here at the post E3 Real Talk show. I guess we can call it that. And
I guess
we're going to talk about things that happened at E3, and then later you're going to see an argument between two people because of something I can't remember, but you'll see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck Metroid.
Retro.
All right. Isn't me? It seems like my stream's stuttering.
It looks frozen to me.
It looks frozen.
I told you, man. It's fucking second Dreamcast parts.
All right. Let's go with you, Nick.
We're like 10 minutes into the stream. This shit's already freezing.
Let's go with you, Nick.
I already went.
Oh, you did? No, you
Did
did.
you hear the meow?
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
he did.
All right. Okay, I might need to fix it. Okay, let's go with you, Dirty.
Hey, what's up, people? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dirty, and let's get into a discussion about the E3.
All right, I guess let's go with you, Sinister.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Sinister here, and before we begin, say big up to the Warriors, bringing their championship home, sending LeBron home crying, and of course talk about some E3.
All right. I guess you already got Mr. Zen Gamer. All right, let's talk about some E3 first. Is that what y'all want to talk about? E3, some whatever. What y'all want to talk about? That Nintendo third-party situation. Talk about these fuck boys. Well, you ain't got to answer that, Alex. I already know what you want to talk about first. we can start with the E3. It's a lot of stuff. Okay. I guess as I'm trying to fix this, this thing still stutter.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
It's just frozen on my screen.
Really?
It's doing stuff.
Let me see.
Stuff's stuttering though.
How bad is it? Alright, I guess as I'm trying to fix this bullshit, I guess let's just go and get into it. I would say that's whatever games you've been playing last week. We ain't got enough time for that shit. All right, let's start with you, Zen Game, before Alex cut you off. What you think about this E3, man?
E3. I think it was a good E3. It
You
was
think so?
decent. It wasn't the best E3, but it
Mhm.
was a good E3.
Was
I
it?
think I got everything I wanted out of it.
Yeah.
I can't say that there'll never be a better E3 or there hasn't been a better one, but there might be a few more pessimists out there on the internet but me, because I just came away from it feeling good. Should I go into like who I personally would have, what order I
Yeah, go ahead.
rate?
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. From the bottom, that's Bethesda right there, because
Well, worse than EA?
worse than EA. Because
Wow.
Bethesda showed Dishonored DLC, 3 fucking VR games of games that are already out, VR modes, should I say, and the only game that it really came to town with, that personally I was interested in, might have been the only game overall, was Wolfenstein. So, Dishonored DLC and Wolfenstein, no.
Well, at least the Dishonored DLC is standalone, and it seems like it's a whole separate thing.
Yeah, it seems like more along the lines of the Uncharted shit. So it's more like
Yeah,
an
exactly. It's
expansion
like the Uncharted one.
Yeah. Okay, next up is EA. The tease for Anthem. Small, not a lot, but it did give me, feelings of anticipation because I needed to know what that was. We would get that the next night from Microsoft. And of course, 30 minutes solid of Battlefront 2, which looked and played amazing. So yeah, there's that. So they're from the bottom. Next up, we have. I'm gonna have to give this one to Sony, man, because.
There we go.
Sony worse than EA too?
I told you. I told you he was gonna cut you off.
No, you see, it's Bethesda, EA, Sony, right? They're down.
Okay. I thought you put Sony below EA.
Yeah, no, they're down there, man. Yo, look, listen. There are a lot of Sony guys out there, and I respect that. I have a PS4 Pro, but I love Horizon Zero Dawn, but how are you gonna open your E3 show with what amounts to an expansion and DLC? Furthermore, how can you go on in said E3 show and show out of the 7 games that you showed, 6 of them are things that you announced last year? Wait, it gets better. How do you go ahead and announce the one surprise at your show, which was Monster Hunter Worlds, and then someone quietly on the internet, Mikey Bauer, by the way, hey, that's coming to Xbox too, not an exclusive. Right, okay. How do you go on to awkwardly talk about, oh, well, our systems are more powerful than ever? Did you not watch Microsoft's E3 the night before? You don't get to say the word power, period. How do you have a 20-minute VR reel when you know nobody cares about that shit? You got 60 million people got PS4s, and just above 1 million has VR. What kind of science do you want? Do I need to spell it out for you? VR is shit. I don't know. I really don't know. Then you go ahead, since Sony likes remasters so much, because everyone's doing it, to be fair, right? But Sony likes remasters so much, they remastered a remaster, and everybody goes berserk. Shout out to Colossus. Are we forgetting here that they already brought that back on the PS3? So it was a PS2 game. They brought it back in the PS3. I know they're remastering the remaster.
Double remaster.
It's a double remaster. Okay, so that's the hot shit now. You're remastering remasters. All right, I got you. And then you end the show on possibly what you should have started the show with, because I just wasted 55 minutes of my life with Spider-Man, which was the best thing you've shown.
Yeah.
But then when you look back throughout the entire show, can anybody explain to me where the games from the games from the rest of 2017 are? Oh, so we're doing that again. We're taking the whole fall lineup, dropping it the following year, and then we're gonna get praised for it. Is that what's happening again?
That is exactly what's happening.
He's coming out this year.
So is that what's happening again? Okay, so in other words, last year you dropped Last Guardian and jack shit else during the fall season. You moved your 2016 lineup to 2017. Oh, Sony got games. No, you're playing your 2016 lineup in 2017. Get it right. So in other words, they're gonna repeat this same shit. They're gonna give you that dog shit ass looking GT Sport game. Looks like a PS3 game, and I mean early PS3.
Oh damn.
They're gonna get Knack 2 and Ni no Kuni, both of which are niche as hell.
Hey, do not be talking shit about Ni no Kuni, all right?
Oh no, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm looking forward to Ni no Kuni too. I want to play that game because I didn't get to play the first one.
I'm definitely picking that one up.
Because I myself to that dog shit PS3. So I'm getting to play it on PS4 now. That's good. But at the same time, is that all you're gonna drop for the rest of the holiday season? Is that it? And then all your games in 2018? Nah, come on, man. That people need to start talking about that shit. And don't start with they gave us six, 7 games earlier in the year. They gave us 1 game. They gave us 1 fucking game. It was Horizon. I don't give a rat's ass about Persona or Yakuza or.
Oh, hold on. Those games are. Oh shit.
This year.
Whoa! Don't even give me that shit. No. Take that back.
No, I'm not gonna take it back. No, because you gave me 1 game, Horizon Zero Dawn.
That's ridiculous.
I don't care what.
He's so mad.
I'm not even guys in this room, right?
You were just, oh man.
I'm not talking about the guys in this room. I'm not talking about the guys in this room. You, Nick, you might like that shit, and maybe a couple of you other guys might like that shit. But let's be honest here. Ain't nobody really springing for them Japanese ass niche games. Let's be honest here.
Oh,
right. Somebody do.
But they're springing for Halo Wars 2, though.
You were entitled to your wrong opinion.
In class, as far as I'm concerned, ain't nobody springing for Halo Wars 2 either. So, for those of you who were touting Halo Wars 2, no, Microsoft didn't have a game in the first half of this year, but Sony had 1.
So defend Halo.
They don't have any games for the rest of the year either. All they got is Forza and Crackdown.
Yep, basically.
Right. Well, then they have 1, so they're gonna be even.
Wow.
So, as far as I'm concerned, that show was shit. Absolute shit. Do not come at me with that nonsense about, oh, Sony won E3. And then when you realize it didn't win, oh, well, nobody won. Man, fuck you.
Oh, damn.
No, they had a shit show that they remastered from the year before. They phoned it in, and you want to know why? Don't direct your anger at me. Direct your anger at Sony, because I told you guys this shit. Sony is not to be trusted with a clear and clean lead. They get arrogant. And when they get arrogant, you get pieces of shit like the PS3. You get anti-consumer moves like blocking crossplay with Xbox One, PC, and Switch.
Yeah, I agree.
Let me spend a second on that.
They're being assholes when it comes to crossplay.
Yeah, let me spend a second on that real quick. So Jim Ryan, Sony's resident crackhead, came out
Damn.
and said, "We're not allowing crossplay because we're protecting the players." Okay, scratch that record, my friend. Nintendo, what is okay with this?
Yep.
Nintendo is okay with this. They're the kings of protecting the kids. Where is this bullshit coming from? No, sir. I get why you do
The real reason, even though Sony won't actually say this, is because you have to sign up for Xbox Live to take part of this crossplay, and you'll be actually playing on Xbox Live.
Oh yeah.
So once you see that Xbox Live is better than PSN, it'll expose them.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know what this dude is a crackhead, man. He said that bullshit about backwards compatibility the same week that whole thing blew up and then was consequently proven false. I play Gran Turismo 1 and 2 and 3 oh my god, why would you want to play that? It's garbage. It's terrible. So Mr. Ryan, I might to understand that you're insulting your own company's legacy and you're telling the consumer to their face they don't want a consumer-friendly product. They don't want their libraries to mean something again. Nah, that's not for them. We're doing it for you. Okay. For anybody who thinks Sony won that shit, bro, okay, take 10 seconds. I need you to use 5 of those seconds and take the Sony cock out of your mouth.
Oh.
And while it stays, the rest of the 5 seconds, you understand what I mean. So, that was bullshit. Moving on.
Oh.
Next up, we got Ubisoft. Ubisoft, I gotta put them below Nintendo because the games they showed was new gameplay. I gotta give them props for that. The big pop at the end for BG2, but it was a CGI trailer, and we were giving flack to Sony and them, for that same shit, and to Microsoft for that same shit just a little while ago. It might be a beloved game, but it still doesn't get the automatic pass. There was no release year. There was no release date. Like nothing, no gameplay. So it's no more a promise that the game is actually in production and coming in a timely manner than the one they showed 10 years ago. So, it is what it is on that. The rest of the games were good. That Mario Battle Royale Rabbids thing looked decent. It showed well. And the rest of the show was actually pretty decent. So that's where they stand.
Oh, wait. You got nice things to say about Nintendo?
Yes, I do.
Who are you? Who is this guy? Who is it? Is this the same Zen gamer from a year ago? Like, who are you, man? Like,
this guy's had his head taken over by Metroid.
Oh, it's Metroid now. Man. Okay. He actually said something positive about Nintendo. Okay, all right, go ahead.
A show that was 25 minutes long. My bad. It was 25 minutes long. Sony had 55 minutes, and Nintendo completely shitted on Sony. I don't know how this is even possible, given Nintendo's very recent history, where one year they pretty much broke everyone's hearts in 2015, and then the next year they brought one fucking game. I don't know how this is possible, but you just did it, so it is what it is. I do like the way the game showed. Xenoblade looked good. Fire Warriors looked like a Warriors game, and it's decent, I guess. The Mario Battle, frame rate is crap.
No, they fixed it.
They did.
I was watching it on the Treehouse. It's actually smooth now.
That's good.
Let me see. Battle Royale Rabbids thing, that was actually decent. Looked like some decent strategy there. It showed well. If anybody told me 10 days ago that I would actually say that looked like a decent idea, I would have said no. But they did a good job of showing it off. Mm-hmm. Of course, Mario, it looked decent and all that. The fact that
the show looks decent, okay.
the fact that freaking Rocket League is coming, and not only is it coming, but you're gonna have crossplay with Xbox, PC. That's nice. So there were all those things, and based on that alone, I would say that they had a better E3 than Sony did because they showed more of games that you either hadn't seen, new footage, which is gameplay, and a year and a date. Most of these games are coming this year to early next year. Don't give a fuck about the Kirby game. Don't give a fuck about the Yoshi game. But I guess they're gonna look good for those who like those kind of things. That being said, let's get to the elephant in the room. For those of you who think Nintendo won E3,
there it is. There we go. So people in the chat y'all thought he changed. No, he didn't change.
Get ready, chat. He got trolled.
One.
Heel turn.
Okay, all right. Here's what I think. And honestly, you think Nintendo won E3, you're allowed to have your own opinion. I personally think your opinion is wrong, but you can have your opinion. I will say though, give me some of that crack. Like, what are you smoking?
Like this guy is talking crap about Persona 5. He's like saying things about people's wrong opinions. Get at
Right.
Man, hey, right now you're telling yourself, "Oh, he's wrong. He's wrong." I'm allowed to say that people are wrong too. Come on. But anyway, the two things that would have pushed Nintendo to a universal win, where even I would have agreed they won and no one could have really claimed otherwise, were the two things they didn't even fucking show. So here comes Mr. Pokemon Company, and he's like, "Oh, here we go. It's Pokken tournament because I got like all of 2 emails from people who actually wanted this dog shit back." Okay, great.
Wow, man, this dude's so salty. Oh my god! Like we don't really go this long on one person, but you're just too funny. Go ahead, man. Finish up, Zen. Go ahead. I'll make an exception for you.
Man, hey, I do it for the fans, man. I do it for the fans. You know they want this shit. So, and yeah, and then he said, "Oh, by the way, Pokemon RPG and Switch is in development. Bye." I'm like, "What? Did he say something?" And then when I looked back at it, yeah, that was a confirmation Pokemon RPG. Now, don't get me wrong right here. That's good. That's a good thing, right? At least we know there is something happening in the works and it's actually gonna happen eventually. But this dude just announced something with words, man. That's along the same lines as Suda51 telling me he's making a game, but he doesn't know what it is. It's stupid. But moving on from that, the other thing that would have possibly made you think that Nintendo won E3 was a title screen. It was a title screen. It was Metroid Prime 4, the words on a screen. Words. Words. You know what? Let's rewind time to last Tuesday, and maybe I upload a video to my channel that says Metroid Prime 4, pretty star graphics and shit. I could have made that shit in my on my computer and my software, bro. Come the fuck on. Damn. There was no gameplay. There was nothing, not even a CGI trailer. And people are taking that and saying they won E3? What? What the what? No. And I don't want to hear it from those massive hypocrites that give Sony and Microsoft shit for doing the same. They had trailers. You had words. Okay, cool. All right. We're gonna move on from that, but they had a better show than Sony, so it is what it is. Honestly speaking, between Ubisoft, Nintendo, and Microsoft, they were the top up there.
They were easily ahead of everyone else.
There was no clear-cut person that actually took the advantage and said, you know what, here's gameplay for a game, or a thing that would have actually pushed them into the undeniable lead. People are going to have their opinions, and this is going to be a discussion for the next few months. Trust me, I've been around. Everybody, the Sony guys say Sony won. The Nintendo guys say Nintendo won. The Microsoft guys say Microsoft won. And for the guys who didn't see anything they wanted, they say, oh, well, Ubisoft won. Honestly speaking, your winner is going to be your winner, and that's going to be the end of it. But honestly speaking, do not, under any circumstance, yet you're entitled to your opinion. Do not, under any circumstance, come out there and try to position something as fact. Because someone like me is going to take your opinion, bend you the fuck over the couch, and shove it up your ass.
Oh, damn.
So,
damn.
Someone real. So, this is the real talk shit. So I'm giving you real talk.
Okay. All right, so who's your winner? Who's your winner again?
I wouldn't really put Microsoft up there.
Three-way tie.
I
Top
wouldn't put Microsoft up there.
So-
they didn't
so-
have the AAA game. They didn't push them in. They had a few cool announcements. They had the
So-
X1
so somebody had to
X
win.
announcement.
Somebody got to win. Like who? Okay, you ain't got to say it. Okay, all right.
Gotta win.
All right. Since Zen went on a tangent and did not give us a winner, okay, I guess we go with somebody else. I'm gonna save you for last, Alex. All right, I'm gonna save you for last. All right, what you think, Nick? Give us your opinions, man. Who you think will win all that?
Persona 5 won E3.
I'm not the type who picks a winner out of all this either. To be honest with you, I hate this concept about the winner. There's no fucking winner.
Yeah,
It's not a fucking contest. It's like close enough. That's like the only thing. Only prove who we're doing as gamers because they see all this neat stuff.
Unless you're a Sony fan, then you lost.
It's just a bunch of fucking commercials is what it is. Nobody won anything. No prizes were given out. Nobody wanted a sum of money or won a jersey or some shit like that for best presentation. It doesn't.
I saw a guy win a WWE belt.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's just like, I don't get the whole, who win. I was never about that. It's like whatever. But anyway. Moving on, I was overall okay with this E3. I wasn't usually I come out of E3 going, oh god, yeah, here we go. This one was decent. It wasn't as bad.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't really. What I liked about this one is they didn't really focus on a lot of fluff, except for that 20-minute fucking thing in Microsoft in their fucking car that nobody gives a shit about. But other than that, it was pretty much But that was so funny. Like during the Bethesda conference, and they show. Did anyone else notice this? They show Doom VR, and you hear, and then the dude just stops. He's like, "Oh, nobody's stopping. I better stop." you heard like, okay, never mind. It's like, the crowd was dead during all the VR segments. They're like, stop. Or like, oh look, Skyrim again, VR. Didn't you just show on the Switch too? Hey, VR.
Yeah, we saw
Switch.
Skyrim on 2 separate shows this year.
Saw it on 3.
Actually, yeah, Bethesda showed it too. We saw Skyrim 3 times.
Like Bethesda, I think they showed a little bit of it in Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo
and then
showed it,
VR.
and then we saw the VR version too.
Oh my god, someone with Skyrim. People are done with Skyrim. They beat it a long time ago. They're fucking finished. Like Skyrim is like what, a 6-year-old game now? It's like I know it's still gonna be a while before Part 6 comes out, but work on it. Everybody's done with Skyrim. They don't care anymore. Although technically, I think I might actually buy Skyrim for the Switch just because I want to get that if people have never played Zelda. I know it's weird, but anyway.
All right.
But, whoa! 1 second. Did you say play as Zelda?
Yes, I'm gonna play Zelda. I'm going to make a female character named Zelda, and she's gonna be running Skyrim. Okay, so there. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna get the amiibo. I'm gonna put the uniform on my female Zelda character, and Zelda's gonna save Skyrim. Or Zelda, yeah.
Damn.
And then Nintendo, their presentation is exactly what I expected to be. It was hoping for it to be. You know, sure you got a couple of people talking, but more than that, I was like, here you go, trailer for like 25 minutes. Like, okay, bye. They didn't actually, you know what? They didn't even say goodbye. They just ended it. Like that's even better. It's like they showed the Mario Odyssey trailer, and that was it. Credits. And I was like, all right, nobody has to say any more bullshit. Move on. E3 wasn't too bad. They did show a lot of games. Like I said, the whole thing about the fucking car. I mean, I don't know why they're doing that. What? This is a game show. Nobody gives a fuck about a car. Nobody's gonna buy that car.
Stop this all show, no go, man.
I don't understand what that was about, but you know, they showed a lot of decent trailers and stuff like that. Of course, most of them are multiplayer games. But hey, they showed them first, I guess. I don't know. And I don't like I was talking to somebody the other day, and they made a good point. You know, we got there's 3 different Xbox here: Xbox One, Xbox One S, and Xbox One X. And they said, didn't you guys learn anything from Wii U?
Exactly.
It's like too many of the same name. Nope. People to this day still don't know what the fucking Wii U is.
Yep.
They probably think the Switch
One
is
S and
Xbox
One X is
One
too
Wii.
similar.
It's like, too many X's. They gotta stop. And they're all about, oh, look at all the 4K, blah, blah, blah. They're showing a little screen in the corner getting bigger and bigger each couple of seconds. I think it's all Is there checkerboarding? What the fuck is checkerboarding? I don't know.
Smoke and mirrors, man. A year of lying.
I'm not a tech head, and I don't pretend to be. Unlike the other people, are like, oh, it's got. They're talking about all this tech inside the Xbox One X. I'm like, I have no fucking idea what you just said to me. Like, you might as well just said that shit in Mandarin. I don't fucking know what you said, but at least I'm honest about it.
Yeah.
These other people, they're like, oh yeah, they said they got this and this. It's like, do you really know what that means?
Like crap gamer. Oh my god! Breaking news! Vapor chamber!
Oh my god. Y'all tripping.
Those are buzzwords to you. You don't know what they do. I mean, I know there's probably a lot of PC gamers who understood it because like they're building PCs, so they know what the fuck they're talking about. But come on, if you're only in console, you don't know what most of that shit is. You just want to see pretty graphics, whatever. And then you find a 30 frames per second, blah blah whatever. But yeah, I saw nothing. I saw games I want to play, but no reason to get my Xbox One X because I have my original Xbox One, which is fine. And it's gonna play the same fucking game, so.
Okay.
And Sony was. I'm actually surprised Sony did the same thing. Basically, Nintendo did. Here's a bunch of fucking trailers. Although the first couple of trailers there was no sound.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, that was pretty hideous, man. Very hideous. Yeah.
And like the guy comes out and makes a joke about it. Oh hey, I was like, no, you fucked up.
No, Nick. I think the sounding was deliberate. Maybe if they took the sound down, people wouldn't realize it's just fucking DLC. So, you know.
But, yeah, I'm sitting there like the first two things show was DLC too, wasn't it? Like the first one was the Uncharted, and the next one was Horizon.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was like no sound until halfway through the Days Gone trailer when they finally figured out there was a fucking problem.
That took them way too long to figure out.
Yeah.
And then the Spider-Man game was good. I was like kind of on the fence about it, but I'll get it anyway. It looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yo, it looks great, man.
Oh yeah,
They showed a
that's
bunch of
awesome.
But it didn't even say anything about like 2017. They did that like off camera during the next couple of days. And yeah, I didn't see the EA conference. I didn't fucking care. So I was at work anyway, and I wasn't gonna go watch it. I've heard bad things, so why bother? But I think the Ubisoft conference was okay. Anybody else think that like it probably won't come to the Switch, but Wolfenstein looks like a Switch game.
Okay.
It did not look graphically impressive.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Wolfenstein?
Wolfenstein 2.
That game is beautiful.
Oh hell yeah, that game is badass. Did you play the New World Order? That was fucking.
No, I'm not saying it looks bad. I just said it didn't look as. I thought
I thought it was like one of the better looking games.
That was a nice looking game. Did you even play the first one? That was a great.
No, he's talking about graphics.
Man, fuck graphics, man.
Itself. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I mean,
it looks good
enough.
enough.
Wolfenstein 2, it looks good.
It looks good enough.
I want to kill Whitey, but anyway.
Oh my god.
Like visually.
But
He killed
yeah,
Whitey.
I'm saying the game looks fun. I'm not talking shit about the game. But so yeah, but Ubisoft was okay, but you know, it was okay with the Mario Rabbids thing, and after that, it was like okay, whatever.
Okay,
I think I covered everything I remember.
Okay, that's all you got.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man, it's only 2 people. Damn, we're gonna go all day with this E3. Okay, all right, Dirty. What's your thoughts, man?
I thought E3 was it was okay. Looking forward to a couple of games from each company, from Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft. I mean, I got to give it to them. A lot of people was complaining, they didn't have any exclusives. I was like, just wait to E3. Who the hell come to E3 with no exclusive but a new console? So I got to give it to them. If it's not the games you want, hey, they still brought exclusive to the Xbox. Bethesda, I'm basically just looking for Evil Within. I like the first one. The first one was cool. EA, looking forward to the FIFA, NBA Live, and I think Anthem. I think that's the name of that.
Yeah, that's
game.
an EA game. Yeah.
BioWare. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was made by the real Mass Effect team, not the shitty one.
The two.
Yeah, I mean, they all did a good job, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't really bored with this E3. I wish Nintendo would have brought me my real Star Fox, or at least remade it with better controls.
Without Miyamoto's involvement.
Yeah,
I think they're saving some of these games for like a slow period.
Or at least
probably
not a patch.
They're showing it like its own direct.
Like there's gonna be a small time when nothing's going on. They're like, Smash Brothers, like everybody's like, okay.
All right, because we know we're holding off. They're holding out Pikmin.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah,
They're waiting for like a slow period. It's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah. My only gripe with E3, man, is the One X. Basically, it's a test. That's all it is. It's a test to put us gamers in the shithole, and that's where we going. If you wanna, I don't know if you have a topic about the X1, but I I go into more details, when you get to that part. But yeah, man, that the Xbox One X shouldn't even exist, or the Pro.
I agree with you.
Yep.
But that's it for me. You can go to the next person.
What's up, Jay?
What's up, you guys?
Nothing much, man. Do your intro, man.
Hey, guys, this is JDauntless, the handyman, because I fixed the garage today. Nah, for real, I'm just JDauntless, man. That's it. Ain't nothing else to me. My life sucks.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm happy to be here, man.
All right. Sinister, what's up, buddy? Good.
Yeah.
All right. What's your thoughts about the E3, man?
I thought it was okay. Thing is, let me go like in the EA thing. I heard about it, how shitty it was, so I'm not gonna discuss them. But there's there's some games that that interest me. Sony, some of the trailers they showed, there's some games I want to try out, like Spider-Man. That's definitely one of them. I still don't like that white symbol on the back of his costume. But anyway, and the what was the other one? I know they show God of War. Of course, that's 2018 because everybody pretty much knew about that one and things like that.
What's that noise?
What's that noise?
Hey, what's that noise? That's Zen. That's coming from Zen.
Yeah.
Hmm?
What's that noise coming from your
It
ear?
looks like a clicking sound.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I'm
Hang on.
typing.
Oh.
Yeah, I was typing something. My bad.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead, Essence.
Now, what kind of hurt me with to me, what Sony did wrong was that VR shit. I mean, come on, that thing costs more than the console itself. I mean,
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Ain't
I mean,
nobody was
that thing
looking for that shit
it's a
in
dust
E3,
collector.
man.
That's why I call it just a dust collector. But anyways, like the first half they did good, but that VR shit, that's what they messed up on. All right, moving on Nintendo, I put them over Sony, even with that the less time that they have, but especially with that Mario Odyssey, coming out in October, it's like, because like what I said in my video this early today, I was like, hey, it could be a late birthday gift for me, especially saw what it does, especially with the whole cap thing. And I saw that Fire Emblems on there because especially reading from the Treehouse, I think I was like, oh, that's another one to throw in there, stuff like that. Yeah, Nintendo did good for the least amount of time they have. And of course, Microsoft. I got they start putting up stuff, but yeah, because some people have heard it's like oh, didn't have enough exclusives. Well, better to have some than have none. But I mean it's early. I mean you never know. This is probably just something to whet the appetite, but depending on it. But everybody's not gonna be into it, but still, it's a start. I mean they got to start somewhere, right?
Yep.
Things like that. And however, because hey, if it does good, down probably the next year or year after that, they'll probably have better exclusives. Probably Halo 6 or probably something different. They're trying to put out some different variety of games. And I saw they had like a platforming game, like stuff like that. And there was like another one that had like an anime feel to it. That was really cool. And things like that. And plus, they got the third party games, stuff like that. Yeah, like Destiny 2, like the Assassin's Creed Origins, things like that. Of course, Ubisoft they did their thing, but here's my thing. I don't have a winner. To me, it's just some of the games.
Yeah.
It's just the games I like. That all that bring to the table. It's like just games like on all three I like to play. So as far as the One X, I'm gonna eventually get it, but like I said, not a lot of people complain about the price tag, but it's like I didn't pay $500 with the when the first one came out, like the original one, Xbox One came out. So I ain't tripping about the price and stuff like that. But like I said, different strokes for different folks. But but that's all I have. But I mean, it was good, but like I said, it's just the games that I'm more interested in, and like I said, some of the games I'm interested in, all three deliver, so I give them props on that. But and of course there was some negatives and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna get into all that. So I'm pretty much Xena already did it for me, so I appreciate doing that, buddy. But that's all I have.
All right. Jay, what's your thoughts about the E3, man?
I thought it was way better than last year. I mean, last year I remember the big complaint was, "Oh, E3 is dying," but I think this year was more hype than ever. With Microsoft went first. I thought Microsoft did a smashing job at trying to address every issue that they could. I'm really proud of how Microsoft got on stage and at least tried to please their fans as much as they could. What really shocked me is how they just unlocked that other component of the backwards compatibility. I have at least 6 friends now that have already getting ready to pre-order the Xbox One X. Overall, I was just satisfied with it. I don't have anything right now or too bad to say about the Xbox One X. Just gotta really wait till it comes out and wait till somebody reverse engineer it to see what's going on and see how the specs plays out, see how the console can breathe and hold out. Overall, it was EA, Microsoft, Nintendo that impressed me the most.
Whoa. EA, what? That terrible show? Are you serious?
EA did pretty good. They addressed the microtransactions. They addressed they addressed the community breaking up. That was quite impressive because they've been known to break up their community, no different than Activision. And they I don't know if you noticed, but when EA got on stage, the first thing they did was apologize. That was a huge goddamn shocker. They actually apologized for doing a lot of fucked up things.
Fuck EA. Yeah.
Ubisoft also impressed me too. How they're bringing back major fan favorites. No Splinter Cell. That really hurt my ass.
Yeah, I was pretty mad.
I think we were all hoping for Splinter Cell this year.
But then they counterattacked it with the what is it? What's that big announcement game behind? Or
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh yeah, Beyond Good and Evil 2. So that was a huge shocker. But I know there's a big controversy around Microsoft, and it's because of their console. But after checking out those specs, man, and watching all of the reviews with Game Slice, I forgot the name, Jeff Keighley or something like that. I mean, they really have made a console to satisfy those who don't want to convert over to the PC Master Race just yet.
I still want to play 30 frames per second.
Yeah, I know. But hey, they got it as much as they got it as close as they could, and they invested a shit ton of money into it. And with that being said, I know it's still. I knew it wouldn't even be, amount up to the PC Master Race, but it comes close than any other console has ever came before, and that's right there. It's some people are going to be very content with that. With Sony, I was just really fucking disappointed because they were trying too hard and aggressive to sell the VR. Last year they were pretty finical about it, but this year they were super aggressive about the VR and wanting us to have that new experience. I think, I believe in my heart that Sony did something real shady this year. I believe in order to influence us to want to purchase VR, they pushed back all of the AAA titles to represent their first party developers for the VR. And I think that was a very selfish move, and if anything, it pushed me further away from Sony because it's just like, okay, you're gonna obviously, not give us some of the things that we really want. There's so many other features that we're waiting for Sony to unlock, which I really can't, can complain because they unlocked every feature gamers asked for, but we're still wanting more. Like, we wouldn't mind backwards compatibility, especially fucking now, because we have nothing to play for the rest of the year. so we don't have any of those AAA titles that we really wanted. So that sucks, and it would have been nice to just go back and play some of those reruns. Oops, hold on, put my phone on it.
More time to play Tekken 7.
Oh yeah, I've been getting pretty good at that. I've been reading the math, man. It's just so much goddamn. This is the biggest math game you could ever play. But Sony just disappointed me because I expected them to at least, get on stage and address a lot of issues like Microsoft and EA did. Because I don't know if you guys know, but every about 4 months ago, Sony, every time they've been doing updates on the consoles, they've been breaking them. And the last one finally went viral, which is a 4.70. That one went viral because it actually started breaking consoles. I wish Sony had addressed those issues. I wish Sony had addressed it, the lag, the latency issues. I wish they had I wish they had got on stage and actually said we can at least get 2 of those AAA games. I think they're being very manipulative with their AAA titles and versus the VR, because VR is nowhere close to how many PS4 console owners there are out there.
Yeah.
And with that being said, that's why I'm like super salty, because there's no reason why you're trying to force somebody to purchase something that they don't want, and for them to tell us that this is the future, this is like the new console, this is the new gaming. It's just like, what makes you think that we're gonna stop here at 60 million consoles? No, we're satisfied with what we have. Now give us the games that we want. Don't be trying to sell us another product that we don't want. That's why I give Microsoft so much credit, because at least they have crossplay with all of their fucking games. You can't do that with no damn Sony VR. That's not crossplay. It's just impossible. So that's why I was like saying that's really good on Microsoft, because they're not forcing you to buy their product. They're saying, here, this is for you guys who want a much bigger boost in power. And if you feel like you're having any issues with your last console, if you just want that more extra here, and it's up to you, and you'll still get that same experience with your friends. But with Sony, it's just like, well, this is the future, take it or leave it. And it's just like, really? So we don't get nothing this year? And I'm talking about, there are a shit ton of VR games releasing this year. And that's very it's just disturbing to me how they push back the big boys. But Nintendo did something amazing this year. They shocked their fans with every piece of content that they wanted. I saw the reactions from left and right with the Metroid Prime. That was super fucking huge announcement right there for you guys. I know you guys have been very excited about that. That Mario Odyssey looks fire every time I look at it. Looks really good. Brings me back to the Nintendo 64 morale, that nostalgia right there. It just brings me back to, like, damn, man, they're really gonna do it big this time. So Nintendo, seeing how Nintendo really addressed everything that their fans wanted, and seeing how Microsoft tried their best to fix a lot of the issues and address so many of the complaints, and this year was just overall so much better than last year. And another reason why I'm proud of Ubisoft is because they didn't get on stage announcing another Tom Clancy failure video game. that was very respectful, because they made they only, out of all the Tom Clancy games that they made nearing his death, they only got one of them right, and that's thanks to the gaming community, not them alone. This year was pretty good. If I really had to say, Sony was my big flop, my big failure, and I'll probably be looking into getting an Xbox One X myself.
Okay, that's what's
so
up.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Okay, who didn't go? Alex, I guess Alex to me. Now we went on for a while. All right, go ahead, Alex.
All right, I'll try to breeze through this. The worst show was Devolver Digital. They showed 2 games. One of them looks good. It's called Ruiner. It's an indie game because they're an indie developer. That game looks really good. And then the rest of the show was just them making fun of E3, and I thought it was a complete waste of time. So they get a 1 out of 10. The next worst show was, I guess I'm actually gonna put Bethesda below EA, because I'm just reviewing all the games that were shown and stuff, and EA actually showed more interesting games than Bethesda. So Bethesda's going to be second last. The only interesting stuff for me was Wolfenstein 2, because that is like the hypest shit ever. If you have VR, they had Fallout VR and Doom VR. At least they're like real VR games. And Evil Within looked cool. I've never played Evil Within, but like it does look good. Then there was EA. So I guess like Bethesda, I'll give them like a 6, I guess, because I also like that that carnival thing that they had. The whole like idea of the show was pretty interesting to me. Then we had EA. Anthem looked cool. Star Wars Battlefront 2 looks really good. I love that they dropped the $50 DLC because that is like ludicrous. So that's fantastic. NBA Live looks like garbage. A Way Out could be interesting. That's that prison escape game where you play like co-op.
Yeah.
That could be good. FIFA, garbage. Battlefield DLC is whatever. Madden, garbage. Need for Speed Payback actually looks really good. I thought that game looks awesome. It was just the rest of the show was trash. Like their onstage presences, like their onstage presence is terrible. Having all those YouTubers and shit up there is just bad. They don't know what they're doing. So I'll give EA a 6.5. Next, this recently changed because I actually had this the other way before, but next is Sony. I watched Sony show a second time because like everyone was saying Sony had a really bad show, and I thought they did okay. But then I watched it a second time, and I'm like, you know what? It wasn't as good as I had initially thought. They showed 9 games, and they showed 6 games that were VR. That was too much VR. So that really brought it down a bunch. God of War looked really good. Destiny 2 is kind of whatever. It looks okay. Spider-Man 2 like saved their show, to be honest. Otherwise, they'd be even lower down the list. All those VR games look terrible. I can't believe how shitty that Final Fantasy VR game is. Monster Hunter World looks really cool, and Days Gone looked really good. But then like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite looks like terrible, and they showed like Horizon DLC. The Uncharted game looks good. That's standalone one, and Call of Duty is good, but like that's multi-plat. I'm not gonna count that for anything. And then Shadow of the Colossus, the double remake. Cool stuff though. That was the only surprise of the show. Sony gets a 7. Then we had Microsoft. Microsoft showed a lot of games. They showed 42 games. A lot of them are multi-plats. So a majority of them don't count as far as I'm concerned. Crackdown 3, we saw a little bit of that. I liked that Terry Crews was there. That was cool. I was expecting to see more gameplay though, because it's been years and years. But we didn't see that much. But from what I saw, the game looks good. Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I'm happy. I really liked the first Ori game, so we're getting the second one. That's cool. Their big secret or surprise was original Xbox backwards compatibility. Who cares? They showed the next Life is Strange. That's a multiplat. Who cares? Super Lucky's Tale. Generic garbage. Cuphead looked good. We finally got the release date, so I'm happy.
September.
Yeah, September, right? Yeah.
September 29th.
Nice.
They showed some Japanese games, but I believe they're multi-plat, so whatever. Except for Black Desert. I think that one's only for Xbox. That one might be good. What else? State of Decay 2, garbage. Sea of Thieves, garbage. Minecraft in 4K. Oh my god. Forza Motorsport 7, garbage. Metro Exodus, that was running on PC. They lied to you. Player Unknown Battleground, they got that from PC to Xbox. That was pretty cool. And then they showed the Xbox One Scorpio, now called the Xbox One X. Garbage. But yeah, overall, like their show was still better than Sony's. Yeah, I just felt like the Xbox One X was a flop. It is not what they were hyping up for a year. It is just a slightly prettier Xbox One S, and I would personally suggest you buy a One S, save the $250 and go buy games.
That's $50 cheaper too.
Yeah, it's half the price. And you can spend that money on games. Well, that's what I personally would suggest. But if you want to waste your money, go right ahead. Then next up was Ubisoft. I thought Ubisoft had a really good show this year. Beyond Good and Evil 2 was their kind of big thing at the end, but that's a CGI trailer, so like to me it doesn't mean anything. They showed Far Cry 5. I think Far Cry 5 was really cool. I like that concept of the game. Steep Road to the Olympics, garbage. Starlink. You don't actually have to use the toys to play this game, so that's cool. That game might actually turn out to be good. South Park looked great. Skull and Bones looked awesome. That's their new pirate game, which renders Sea of Thieves irrelevant. The only really shitty part of their show was that VR game with Elijah Wood. That was fucking weird. Assassin's Creed Origin looks awesome, and the crew is whatever. Crew's kind of whatever. That Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle was. I had no expectations for this game, but they like blew my mind with this shit. This game looks so fun. It's kind of like XCOM with Mario and Rabbids on top of it, and it looks like they toned back the Rabbids' ridiculous, over-the-top humor and like kind of evened it out. I thought that game looked really good. And then Nintendo had a good show too. We saw a bunch of stuff that we're not really expecting. Like obviously Kirby was shown, that's coming early next year. A new Yoshi game is coming to the Switch next year. Rocket League's coming to the Switch at the end of this year with extra content and crossplay. I still can't believe Nintendo's getting crossplay with Xbox and PC before Sony is. That's just insane to me. They showed Zelda DLC. They kind of revealed that the Champions Pack is what's in Season 2, so that's cool. That's what I wanted to see. Fire Emblem Warriors looks really good. Metroid Prime 4, I can't get excited, guys, because that game's still 2 to 3 years out. They just showed the name. Same thing with Ubisoft. I'm not gonna get hyped up for something that's nowhere near coming out. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, amazing. Holy shit, that game looks amazing. And then Super Mario Odyssey, game of the show, definitely. I played it yesterday. That game's fucking awesome. So yeah, for me as a Nintendo fan, they showed a lot of stuff that made me happy. And then like what blew it over the top was that we finally got confirmation that there is a proper core Pokemon game coming to the Switch, which is something I've been asking for years. So I was very happy about that. We didn't see anything about it, so that sucks. But like confirmation that it's coming is cool because I thought we were gonna get like another 2 more years on the 3DS before it's finally gonna happen. But other than that, yeah, for me, Nintendo had the best show. Then very close was Ubisoft because Ubisoft did a really great job this year.
Okay, I'm kind of
like overall E3 was great. I think we saw a lot of good games if you combine all the companies together. Yeah. And if like out of all these shows you can't find stuff to be excited about, I just don't think you love games.
Yeah, you is right about that, man. Is that all you got?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm going to give my little intake. It was a good E3 overall. If you love video games, I own all consoles. I own Xbox, PlayStation, the Switch, and you know they show games that I love on all platforms. Like you could say Sony, Microsoft might not be all that, but games like Metro Exodus, I love Metro. That Anthem game, that new IP from EA, BioWare's making that game. That game looks so fucking awesome. Those 2 games alone got me real pumped for Microsoft's E3. Sony, on the other hand, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just go in order. Okay, the worst show was EA. They showed some interesting games, but the conference was Snorefest was lackluster and all that bullshit. Too much sports, like 70% sports. I fucking hate that shit. But Battlefront 2 looks pretty cool. I'm not spending after the Battlefront 1 situation. The other Battlefront. Like I'm not touching that shit. Fuck that. They done fucked over a lot of people. $60 for a game on top of $50 season pass, no campaign. Fuck EA. So even though the game looks pretty cool, I'm not supporting that shit.
They got rid of that though.
I don't care. Fuck them. Okay, so Anthem. Now that game right there. Now I'm gonna give EA some props. That game looks awesome. No wonder was that Andromeda? No wonder that fucking game sucks because the A team was working on the Anthem. This game really looks good. So I'm really pumped up. I'm really pumped up for this. That little prison game you was talking about. Wait, was it No Way Out? I heard you have to play with somebody, so I'm not liking that.
It's you have to play co-op in that.
I don't like that. The game, the concept of the game is really cool. The game looks all hella fun, but if I'm forced to play with somebody, then I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Need for Speed, never been into the series. The game looks fun. It looks like something I might play. But the only game that caught my eye was Anthem. That game looks awesome. So that's the only game from EA that I know I'm about day one. So they basically are the worst shows, in my opinion. I guess that's the second worst. I would say Bethesda. Bethesda, even I thought I don't know. I was gonna put them last, but it was 2 announcements that got me hyped because these 2 games made me a huge fan of Bethesda. That's Wolfenstein: New World Order. When I played that a couple years ago, I loved the game. That's a great game. It's a great game. It runs great. The story is great. I just love it. I love it so much. I even bought the freaking expansion pack. I don't even really buy DLC that much. I think it was it New Blood, something like that. It's either New or Old Blood.
Yeah,
Is that New Blood? Oh, it's one of them. I bought that DLC. I paid $20 for it, and I think I put in 8 or 9 hours into that little campaign. It was a good story. Yes, I love Wolfenstein. Matter of fact, I think I told you about the game, man. That's probably why you went to buy it. The game was awesome. I love it. That game and The Evil Within. Those two games right there alone made me a huge fan of Bethesda because they make really great games. I love survival horror games, and we already know, if you're not aware, Evil Within is the game. If you play, the director of The Evil Within is basically the creator of Resident Evil series. And if you play Resident Evil 4 and you play The Evil Within, it's kind of similar if you play both of those games. And it just, and to me, I think first, y'all might kill me. I like Evil Within better than Resident Evil 4. I know a lot of y'all love Resident Evil 4, but Evil Within was more gorier. They're
gonna burn you at this.
They about to burn me. I love both games. Don't get me wrong. I love both games, but Evil Within was a good game. Love it. Only thing I didn't like about it, Bethesda is known for their little buggy games and stuff. I hope they fix this shit. But I love the story. I just love it. And Evil Within 2, oh my god. I've been asking for these two games for a very long time. Another Evil Within, another Wolfenstein. I've been asking for that for these past couple of years, these past two E3s. I want those two games. And, freaking Bethesda, they delivered. They delivered. So, those two games alone, that kind of put them out of last place. EA's going to always be last, in my opinion. Fuck EA. So, I guess, EA, Bethesda, and after that, I will go Sony. Yes, just like what Alex said a while ago, I kind of had a change of mind on how I'm a grade Sony. When I rewatched it and everything, and I was watching other people's videos. I'm not saying other people had me changing my opinion, but I went ahead and rewatched the conference, even though I'm so hyped about a lot of those games. The problem with that is most of those games they shown, or all of them, we already knew about from last year. We knew about from last year. Let's don't get it twisted. And of course, they shown a remake of Shadow Colossus. It looks like a good game. But it's not a new game. It's not a new IP. It's not what we expected. But as far as the games, I love the games. We got gameplay of Spider-Man looks awesome. We got gameplay of Days Gone. It looks awesome. I love games like that. It kind of give me that Last of Us kind of vibe to it. It looks hella fun. So I'm excited for Spider-Man and Days Gone. I'm excited for God of War. The problem is these games come out next year. That's the problem. They're not showing games that's coming out this year. The only games that's only showed that's coming out in this year, they showed that during the pre-show. So I didn't understand that. Why Gran Turismo, one of their most highest selling franchises, gets brought up in the pre-show but not in the main show. I just don't understand.
Because it looks fucking trash. That's why.
Okay, I understand. So yeah, that's my knock of Sony. That's why Microsoft will be over Sony, because Microsoft showed more games. Even though I love Sony games, I'm more of a single player gamer than a multiplayer gamer. I love the games, but Microsoft they brought the games. They even brought indie games, and they brought more Japanese games than Sony. Ain't that something? At least Microsoft listened at least a little bit. For bringing more Japanese games over. They got another platformer, Super Lucky Tail, whether you like it or not. I know actually kind of dog shit, but you never know. It looks alright to me. But, you said Super Lucky's Tail.
Okay, it's garbage.
So,
that's the most generic platform.
I know. But at least they're trying. But, but
they have Ori. You can't tell me that game even comes close to Ori.
No, probably not. No, but I guess with Microsoft's conference, I'm gonna put them ahead of Sony, because they started the show with Metro Exodus. I was like, man, this game looks so fucking badass. But when I saw that little gas mask, I said, oh, that's fucking Metro. And the gameplay and the music. The gameplay and the music, it just jailed. I was like, man, this is so awesome, man. I love it. And they end the show with Anthem. I was like, oh my god, these games I heard. That's how you start and end the E3 with a banger, and you end with a banger. I love that. And of course, they show some, and they got a lot of indies. At least Microsoft is trying to get more indies, because Sony is always known to have a lot of indies, and Microsoft is trying. They got this Japanese. Well, it's actually a multiplayer. It was a Code Vein. That looks very.
Cool.
It looks very cool. I think Microsoft, even though a lot of them are multiplats, but I think Microsoft show a lot more games that I'm more interested in this Sony. I'm just gonna be real with you. And I'm gonna put them ahead of Sony, not by much, because both their shows. I'm still kind of a little upset that they did not bring new exclusives. And I know Sony, they just came in today. Was it today or yesterday? They said something about they saving some of those games for the experience, the PlayStation experience. I don't understand, because all the press, all the media, everybody is at E3. I just don't understand why they damage control of that. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna put Microsoft ahead of Sony, and Ubisoft comes next because they shows new IPs. The crowd got really, really, really excited for the Beyond Good and Evil 2. And good news, it's been confirmed that it's going to be a Switch port. So that's really good news for the Nintendo fans, for the people that own the GameCube. So good news for Nintendo fans. That is also coming to the Switch. Starlink looks pretty awesome. It looks pretty awesome, but the little peripherals kind of stuff, I don't know about the little toys on control. I don't know how that shit gonna work.
You don't have to use them though.
Oh, okay, that's good. So maybe I might give it a try. I love how they started the show with Mario and rabbits. A lot of people were skeptical because a lot of people just fucking can't stand the rabbits. But looking at the battle system looks awesome. The graphics looks awesome. The rabbit, they not acting as retarded as usual. Maybe you're right. Maybe they did scale it down a little bit. But overall, the game looks awesome, man. It looks awesome. If you could have Broken Games HD basically praising that game, they must have did something. He actually giving Nintendo some credit for that game, or Ubisoft some credit, whatever. But yeah, they started that show really good. Beyond Good and Evil 2, that new IP. What's that pirate game? Was it Skulls and Bones? That looks interesting. And that game alone just killed Sea of Thieves, man. Sea of Thieves. Okay, my gripe about the show, Microsoft show, too much time spent on Sea of Trash. I'm sorry, I'm not interested in the game. The game looks like shit, dog garbage. It looks like gutter fucking shit. Yes. Microsoft, what the fuck are they doing, Red? Just give it back to Nintendo, please. Give it back to Nintendo. They don't know what the fuck they're doing with the damn IP, with these IPs. But yeah, that's my only gripe about the show. Just too much fucking Sea of Trash. But they showed a better multiplats. Of course, they got the original Xbox announcement. That's fan service, and I love how they keep on listening to the fans, about these certain features that they want. But my gripe about this whole entire show is exclusives. Where are the exclusives, Microsoft? Not just Microsoft, both of them, Microsoft and Sony. Where are the exclusives at? Basically Sony is basically a remastered E3 from last year. I like Sony.
They started with remastering games, then they remastered their console. Now they're remastering conferences.
I love Sony's show last year, because when they dropped all those bombs with God of War and Spider-Man, I was like, oh man, this is so awesome. And they ended the show with Days Gone. Like, I loved the show last year because they was dropping bombs. But this year they dropping the same bombs they dropped last year. Where's the new shit? So
one thing real. What about that Detroit game?
I'm not interested in that game. It's just not for me. It's not for me. Yeah, it's not for me. So yeah, you're right about that. So don't get me wrong. Sony and Microsoft had a good show. Sony had it's a good show. It's decent. I give it a 7. Microsoft, I give it an 8. Ubisoft, I give it an 8.5. Because they show more new games, new IP. Far Cry 5 looks awesome too. That looks awesome, man. I tried to play Far Cry 4. I just couldn't get in it. But Far Cry 5 looks. It did get boring, but Far Cry 5 looks like something I would play. That it looks a lot better, and the game looks awesome. It looks awesome.
Yo, you get to shoot up racists.
Like, hell yeah, get some Nazis, get some Klansmen. I'm ready. So yeah, man, they showed some really great games. Ubisoft, and their conference was fast, was fluid, and it was entertaining. I loved it. It sucks that Aisha Tyler wasn't there this year. It sucks. Well, hopefully she'll be there next year.
Like it was actually the right move to get rid of her. At first, I thought it was a bad idea, but like there were no cringy moments this year.
That's funny. But yeah.
So what? Because she's going through a divorce.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
why?
Okay,
But she left the talk. She's leaving the talk after in August too.
I got you. Okay, so yeah, of course, my number one show, my number one E3 was Nintendo. Fuck you, man. Okay, Metroid. Oh my fucking god, 2 fucking Metroids, dudes. 2 Metroids.
Coming in like 4 months.
Oh my god. We've been asking for these games for so long, man. I'm so happy, dude. That remake of Metroid 2 looks so fucking awesome, man. People is happy. Even though the Metroid Prime is in development, we don't know how long it's going to take, maybe a year or two. I don't know. But I'm just so happy. I'm satisfied that it is still alive. The Metroid Prime series is still alive.
Yeah,
Nintendo, listen. They listen.
That's proof that Nintendo recognizes the OGs. That's why they giving y'all that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about our next subject about we might talk about little fuck boys, but yeah, I'm glad they listen, and of course they show a little Pokemon tournament, but when we was watching the conference, we did not pay attention when that guy, I forgot his name, when he was talking about we are working on a RPG core Pokemon title for the Switch. We did not catch that because we were so mad and salty that they were showing Pokemon tournament. I was so mad. And everybody was coming to my comment section. Hey, real, you know that they are breaking a new Pokemon RPG to the Switch. Y'all didn't pay attention because y'all was so pissed off. I was like, are you serious? Are you serious? So I was like, oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god, that is so awesome. That was so awesome. I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan here, but don't get me wrong. I played the red, yellow, like back then on the Game Boy Color. Don't get me wrong. I love the games. I just outgrown handhelds. But if I could get it on my Switch, on my HD TV, on a console, I would be so happy. So Pokemon and Metroid, 2 Metroids, that killed everybody. Pokemon announcement, Metroid Prime, and a Metroid Return Samus coming this fall, that killed it. New Yoshi, new Kirby, in which we've been asking for Nintendo. We did not want it Rainbow, was it Rainbow Curse, Rainbow Trash?
Rainbow Trash.
Rainbow Trash, like Jesus Christ.
This one, they finally have the power mixing again, and you have teammates with you. Like, this is the Kirby you've been asking for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the shit that we've been asking for. We wanted the games that the 3DS people got last. This current generation. Well, I guess during the Wii U generation. But yeah, like the 3DS people get the better games. We get the leftovers just in HD. It was just fucking pathetic. I just hated it. But yeah, the Kirby, the Yoshi's, Pokemon, Rocket League. Wow, that fits perfectly for the Switch. Like, I take my Switch on the go all the time. At work, I play it at lunch. And that would be so awesome to play Rocket League while I'm gone. Because I use my mobile hotspot to play Mario Kart online. So, it'll be perfect.
Oh, do you? I still haven't tried that yet.
Yeah, oh, it's cool. Yeah, so it was pretty cool. So, yeah, that would be awesome. Use your mobile hotspot and play Rocket League on the go. That is so freaking awesome. So I love that announcement. And it's $20. And that's awesome. It's $20. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That game looks awesome. I love the art style. I know some people is kind of about it, but to me, I think the art style looks better
It's gonna be
huge. I think the art style was a little bit better than X. The battle system.
Forget art style. Listen, Xenoblade 2, the world that Shulk made, and everything, I'm good with that. There's an actual sequel and not that X trash that they had in the fuck that shit. This is amazing.
so I'm really happy for Xenoblade. Hopefully I get to finish it this time. Hopefully,
Jesus.
Hopefully my house don't get robbed again, so I can finish the damn game this time. I was 80 hours into the game till my house got robbed. So when I got my shit back. I thought about rebuying Xenoblade. I can't do it. I can't do it. That was grinding hours. Grinding fucking hours, people. I can't do it. So I'm looking forward to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The game looks awesome. I just love Xenoblade. What's the Koei Tecmo? Fire Emblem Warriors. They didn't really show much gameplay during the presentation, but at the Treehouse, the game looks awesome. The game runs very smooth. It runs a lot better than Haru Warriors. Let's just be honest.
I think this year's Treehouse was a lot better, a lot less boring points.
Yeah, it's a lot better. You know, they announced new 3DS games, new Mario and Luigi game. Like, they're still supporting 3DS. You know what? I don't care.
The
I don't.
Treehouse is where they announced the 3DS Metroid game.
I don't care if they keep supporting the 3DS for these next couple of years, as long as we get games for the Switch. As long as we get games for the Switch, I don't even say nothing about the 3DS, because, you know, the 3DS, when they was getting all the damn games, we get the leftover shit. That's why we was complaining, because we was getting the shit, and they was getting everything. You know, it is what it is, man. But as long as we get our games, I'm happy. For the rest of this year, lots of games. Mario Odyssey. Oh, I didn't mention Mario Odyssey. They show us more gameplay. That hat, you can do whatever you want with that hat. That world is so wonderful. It's beautiful. You can control anything. Like, oh my God, man. This right here going to compete with Zelda for not only the game of the year, it's going to compete with Zelda for the best game of all time. Let's just be honest, man. You cannot deny this, whether you're a Mario hater or not. This game right here is golden. This game right here, oh my God. I don't want to fanboy out, but this game looks hell of awesome, man. And Nintendo, they brought it. They brought it with their core titles. They brought it catering toward their core fan base, not the Wii fan base, not the Wii U fan base, but the core fan base, not the old people. The Super Nintendo people, the NES people, the Nintendo 64 people, and the GameCube people. So that's what Nintendo is catering towards. And I'm glad Nintendo is finally coming back and listening to our outcry. So Nintendo wins this year's E3 because of all these exciting titles that we was informed about. I'm just happy, people. So that's basically all I got. I think Nintendo won E3 in my opinion. I love the show. I love the whole entire E3. It's just Nintendo brought the heavy hitters, man. So yeah, I guess that's all we got on this subject, even though it took us like over an hour to complete. So basically, let's talk about what's that? Okay, let me pull up this article from IGN about Nintendo actually listening to us finally. And we got some YouTubers, I'm not naming no names. He's damage controlling. Let me see. It's about Richard Fils-Aimé.
knows who you mean when you say that.
I'm not saying no names, man, because I'm not trying to get nothing started, man. Yeah, where's that article? Let me see. Where's that article? Oh, here it is. It's called "Why Nintendo Revealed Metroid Prime 4 So Early." And, you know, you got some YouTubers, you know, just damage controlling this shit. But the main reasons because of that huge outcry, the Metroid Prime Federation trash, that situation, all those continuous trailers they keep uploading on YouTube, and they continuously keep disabling the comment section, disabling the like bar, because people was hitting that like bar a million times. They was freaking pissed off in the comment section. People was cussing Nintendo out. They were just so mad. Every single Prime Federation Force trailer they upload, people got pissed. And basically, this is the main reason why we got 2 Metroid games. Not 1 Metroid game, 2 Metroid games. 2. That's because Nintendo finally listened to their fan base. It took them years to do it, but okay, let me read this. Let me see. Okay, let me read this article from IGN. IGN spoke to Nintendo America President Reggie Fils-Aimé this week about holding news versus sharing it, and while some games can be shown earlier than others, you know, for us, we believe that having hands-on opportunity married to an announcement is really the best way to do it. Reggie Fils-Aimé told IGN, and let's take Super Mario Odyssey, for example. We could have announced it months ago, but we weren't yet ready. The team wasn't ready to show it and to let the consumer really understand visually how that hat mechanic works, how capture mechanic comes into play, and so that's how we think these through. Nintendo recognized that demand varies by game and wants to make sure that when it comes to the most requested titles, fans are assured that their excitement isn't unheard. That's why they announced 2 Metro games this year, because what he said, it was the outcry. It was the continuous bashing of Nintendo, constructively criticizing Nintendo of their malbusiness practices, and according to a lot of these Nintendo fuckboys, we're just Nintendo haters. Shokyo's Nintendo haters. Alex Nintendo hater. Super Metal Dave is a Super Metal Dave is a Nintendo hater. Everybody's Nintendo hater because they criticize Nintendo. It's not because they criticize Nintendo. They want the best for Nintendo.
Man, I spend more money on Nintendo than probably any fucking person in this chat.
It doesn't matter.
Any person that calls me a hater, I probably buy more Nintendo shit than I could ever dream of.
It doesn't matter how much money you spend on Nintendo. If you criticize Nintendo, you are a Nintendo hater. That's the logic in this cancerous community, Alex. That's just how it is. That's how it is.
Yeah.
If you don't never say nothing.
You remember that fucking retard, the Crow?
Oh my God. Oh my. You know what?
People like him, man.
Oh my God. I remember him. But yeah, man. Like, it just pisses me off even more that a lot of these people that was hating on us, calling us Nintendo haters, are the same ones that's praising Nintendo for giving us 2 Metroids. Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Right?
How
Crazy.
hypocritical of them. So you, first of all, they wasn't even going to say nothing about Nintendo's mistakes. They wasn't going to say nothing. But when they see other Nintendo YouTubers saying something, criticizing them, they get butthurt. They get mad. They sending death threats. Hell, they were sending death threats to Super Metal Dave not too long ago. Like, it got that
they were,
crazy.
right?
It got that crazy. It got that crazy, people. Like, I don't know what to say, man. That's why I distance myself from these fuck boys. But it's like this, man. If you don't ever say nothing, nothing will never get done. And I'm proud of the gaming community. I'm proud of the real Nintendo fans stepping up and pointing out Nintendo's their problems, their flaws. I'm glad. I'm proud of the community. But as far as these fuckboys that's getting excited over Metroid, fuck y'all, because y'all didn't help us out. Y'all didn't help us at all. Fuck y'all. Like, it is what it is, man. Alex.
You know what? I just had like this crazy I forgot what you call it. You go back there. It's not an epiphany, but anyways, I just had this crazy thought. It was Nintendo that brought back a retro. It was Ubisoft that brought back a retro. It is EA saying that they're going to bring back traditional gaming of keeping the community together. Microsoft bringing back retros by allowing backwards compatibility. This year they focus on respecting the old ways. If you think about it,
I'm just glad.
Like, if you think about it, with them giving you guys what you grew up with, they're respecting the OGs of gaming.
That's what they're doing right now.
Like put all that together, and it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe Kimishima has a lot to do with
Sony really was the only one on stage saying that, oh, no. This is the future. Forget that shit that y'all want us to remaster or forget that backwards compatibility. This is the future. But everybody else was respecting the OGs, but Sony.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. Let's.
What are you talking about?
All right, let's go in order, please. Let's go in order. Let's start with you, Alex, man. What you think about this situation, man? Chokio, he about to have a heart attack, man. It's like those fuck boys, they getting the best of him, man. He's just so mad. I saw this video today, man. It's just so crazy.
The Reggie thing?
Yeah. What you think about the Reggie thing? What you think about these hypocrites?
Cool. I'm glad
these
he
hypocrites.
actually admitted it.
Yeah.
Like, they had no intention of making a Metroid game, let alone 2. What Nintendo wanted to sell you was Federation Force, and that game is garbage. It's not a Metroid game. And the fan base told them that several times on several YouTube videos, and clearly the game bombed. And that's why so quickly you're getting not 1 but 2 traditional Metroid games, because the fan base has been asking about it and they're consistently vocal about it. So it's good to see they're actually like listening and responding. That's something we don't see very often from them. You can bet your ass that's because Kimishima's in charge and he actually wants the company to make money. So that's why you're getting your Metroid game. It's not out of nowhere, like just Nintendo's like, let's make 2 Metroid games. That's not how it works. It's a direct response to the fans' outcry for this franchise. And if this does well, which hopefully it does, because you guys have been asking for Metroid for fucking years. If this game bombs, then that's on you, and you probably will never see Metroid again. Maybe the next one will be F-Zero. If the fan base stays consistent and loud, you might get an F-Zero now. Star Fox, we got Star Fox, but it wasn't the Star Fox anybody wanted. So now if people stay consistent, maybe we'll get a real Star Fox game. That would be fantastic. I think it's good. I don't understand why some Nintendo guys are out here trying to downplay the fact that Nintendo fans are what is making Nintendo make these games. I don't understand that. You think you'd be happy that Nintendo's listening to their fans, but I guess you just don't want to be happy. It's all good news as far as I'm concerned. You got 2 Metroid games. They're listening to their fans, and yeah, it's good stuff. I'm happy. What else is there to say? Reggie specifically said they had no intention of showing the game this early. They only did it because fans wanted to see it. So that's cool.
Cool. That's all you got?
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Nick?
I think what Richard really wanted to say is God damn it, people here, fucking Metroid 4, shit, shut up already. But y'all better buy this game. I'm not talking about people in the chat. I mean, yeah, I'm talking to people in the chat. Everybody won this game. Everybody's like, we want Metroid Prime. You better fucking buy Metroid. When that game comes out, let's say that game comes out and Switch is sitting at, what's a number do you think that it'll be at by the time?
That game's probably coming in 2 to 3 years, so let's say 30 million.
I'll say 30 million. Okay, 30 million is pretty decent. I'd say about between 30 and 40. Yeah. I want to see at least half that fan base buy this fucking game. I don't want to be 35 million owners and 1 million sales. I'm yeah, y'all fucked up, and that's why I don't get Metroid Prime. So honestly, at least 14 to 15 million owning this game.
I'm just saying it right now. You guys can save this video. I'm gonna laugh so hard when Yoshi and Kirby outsell those Metroid games.
Oh,
and
damn.
I will give that lifetime sales, by the way. I'm not saying right away. I'll give it lifetime fucking sales. When they're done with the Switch and Nintendo's finally to move on to the Switch XL or whatever, because it's gonna be something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to see half the install base by the end of the Switch era to have bought this fucking game. Otherwise, don't complain if after all that you get 1 million and you never see a fucking Metroid Prime game or any Metroid game again. I'm looking forward to it. I wasn't a big fan of part 2, but I liked 1 and 3, so I'll definitely be picking it up. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm just saying, all y'all who cried about this shit, I want to see it
M2.
I want to see half the install base owning this shit by the end of the system's lifespan. Otherwise, don't fucking cry.
Isn't the best-selling Metro game 2 million or something?
Yeah, 2 something. Prime, I think Metroid Prime is the highest sell. 2 point something.
It's not very impressive.
Yeah, 2 point out of how many GameCube owners? 34?
No.
35 million?
No, 22.
22. That's still not any better, but
no, you can't even use that excuse. Wii U sold 14 million, Mario Kart sold 8 million.
Yeah.
That's not an excuse.
Okay, how much did Metroid Prime 3 sell on the Wii? There we go. I think that'll be the
I'll go
better
find
example.
that for you.
Yeah, that was the least selling Prime
That's
game.
the most fair one, I guess. Because that one has the biggest install base.
So
But
we
they progressively sell worse.
Wait, you got to remember the marketing, the demographic of the Wii owners. That what happens. I'm just saying.
Don't give me that crap because Mario Kart sold 5 million on the Wii.
Mario Kart is a casual game. It's a casual game. Metroid is not a casual game.
How is that? I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna get into that right
now. No. We gonna get it. We gonna get into this.
So there you go.
Let's just focus on
Metroid Prime 3 on the Wii sold 1.79 million. Not even 2.
Yeah. See that? That's
that's
half
on
of a percent of the Wii fan base of the Wii owners. So I'm just saying, it's
I just think
hard when Yoshi outsells
the marketing of the Switch is not towards it's not towards old people this time. It's not towards just babies. It's towards people like our age, like 20s, 30s. That's what I'm saying. They changing the demographic of this, and just look at the fact that today's gaming industry is basically more of a shooter genre. People love shooters, and Metroid is a first-person shooter game. Yes, it has some platforming in it.
They like shooters last gen too.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's more popular these days, and Metroid fits perfectly for Nintendo Switch, and it fits perfectly for Nintendo period because they lack shooters. Of course, they got Splatoon.
It fits perfectly on the Wii as well.
I guess, man. Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
No, that's it. I said.
All right.
If you want the game, you better fucking buy it. All right. I bet you can play you don't get a Metroid Prime 5 or whatever.
I'm buying both of them, the 3DS one and the Switch. I'm buying both.
I'm definitely gonna buy them. They're gonna be in my collection, no doubt.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, and they actually got some good
I'm talking about
views.
the other people
They actually got some good views on the Nintendo channel, about 1.5 some million on, I think, both of them. They wrote these games. That's not bad. It's like,
Well, you know, Mario Odyssey's over 20 million, but you know, whatever.
of course it's gonna sell. Like, it's Mario, man. It's a 3D Mario. We don't get many of them.
That's why you guys get mad when I say it's a C tier franchise. Then
It's not a C tier. It's a B tier.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Less than 2 million a B tier.
Oh,
franchise.
shut up, man. Whatever. Next. Let's go with you, Jay. You there, Jay?
I think he just said his whole thing.
So I said Pokemon Tournament Deluxe will outsell Metro.
I guess next.
It
I guess
probably will.
I guess we go to the next person. What about you, Dirty? What you think about this?
I'm with Nick, man. The game just needs to sell.
Yeah.
The fans,
That's right.
been asking
It
for it.
needs
So
to turn up.
go out there and get it. I know I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm also picking the one up the 3DS, the Return of Samus. So, fans, go out there and pick up the 3DS version. If you don't got a 3DS, go buy a 3DS. Y'all been asking for this game. Y'all saying Nintendo.
Yeah, I really hope people don't just miss out on the 3DS version and just wait until the Switch version, because that's gonna send a bad message.
Yep. So I say just grab both. Hell, I say just go get a 3DS. If you don't have one, pick one up and pick the game up. Then Nintendo see that we're serious about these games that we want. You know what I'm saying? And as long as they marketing team can market this and put out commercials, it'll have the older cats like us games like, man, you know what? I haven't played a Metroid game since Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color. That'll make them be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna pick up a Switch, or I'm gonna pick up this 3DS, so I can play a new version of, Metroid. So that's what we got to do. Y'all holler for it. Bye. Now the only thing we waiting for now is a better Star Fox.
Miyamoto, he gonna make it. He's gonna put he'll put his heart and soul into this one. Okay.
Keep him away from it.
Hell, if they just send out a patch for the Wii U version, I'd be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Dr. Trey is seriously trying to take credit for Rocket League coming to the Switch. Is this for real?
Do he still got 3 hearts on Zelda?
He just made a video about it.
Well, it's like this. He don't have nothing to say until he get more than 3 hearts on Zelda. And that game been in how long? About 3 months now. So each month he has a heart for Zelda. Like, goddamn, that's not good. He can't call you.
The chat just will not accept the fact that Metroid's a C tier franchise. They won't do it.
Ah, shut up. You still going Dirty?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, Jay, you back with us? What's going on?
There's a storm in this area. That's why.
Oh, that's what it is. All right.
Two of
all right.
them, and they're both muted.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
back. Yeah, the other person, he's there to defend Nintendo, and the other one's there to defend Sony.
Oh shit! All right, give us your thoughts and opinions about this Reggie.
I don't know nothing about Metro. Pass.
Metro. I said no, not whatever. Fuck you. All right. Let's go with you, Sinister.
Oh man, just like, hey, but Federation Force. I mean, just like I said in the chat, you can wipe your ass with that game, but. It's like, hey, you asked for, bring Samus back, with 2 games, like, she's back on the 3DS, trying, coming back to the Switch. You asked for it, go out and buy it. But the thing is, because they pretty much, they listen. Because like, hey, there's people are talking, say there's money. It's like, hey, man, it's like, I know it's like one of their franchises, but it's not like one of like, not a big popular franchise, unlike like Mario and Pokemon and what's the other one? Zelda. Yeah, Zelda, because those are the 3 kings. Those 3 right there. Because that's what what people go for. But as far as Metroid, I think that's like more for like people our age, like mature gamers and stuff like that, like OG gamers, stuff like that. Like those. Exploring and stuff, like going everywhere and stuff, like of course the shooter things, like this pretty much geared towards those, like the shooter crowd, with with the Prime series. I'm just saying, it's like, when it comes out, it's like, like day one is like, I know, of course, it's not gonna, outsell, Breath of the Wild or Odyssey, but of course, that's gonna be a fact and stuff like that.
Bro, it won't even outsell Snake Pass.
No.
God damn.
Like I said,
Man, Alex. Okay, you banned.
You're gonna ban him.
You banned.
But I mean, as far as I go, I mean, I'm just glad to see Samus back, and it's just like after that bullshit on the Wii U, I mean, it's just that stigma. But right now, that that Samus is back, I'll say, okay, of course, Red just like, oh damn it. I was like, let me go announce this thing. Okay, he's like, we heard your complaints. I said, here, we bring Samus back. I say, here you go, not one but 2 games for you. And just here you go. Shut up and buy it. Play it.
Well, I'm a bud.
That's all I have.
Well, I'm a bud. Yeah. What about you, Zen? I know you're excited for it.
Yes, I am, sir. Nintendo proves they remembered what made them who they are, and they remember one of their old games. So that's good. I mean, given how retarded they've been lately, this is a step in the right direction. That being said, I do remember making a video not so long ago, maybe it was a year or 2 ago, a Zen Garden. Title of the video was "Games like Federation Force represent the cancer killing Nintendo." And I remember that I was ridiculed and ostracized and called all sorts of names, from salty to hater, just because I wouldn't support a Metroid game that I didn't think was a Metroid game. Fast forward 1 or 2 years later, I can't even remember when it was. Fast forward 1 or 2 years later, and boom. Federation Force fails, flops, and now you have a title screen for Metroid Prime 4, which is better than you've gotten in the last 10 years. And you got another Metroid, a real one, on the 3DS. So, yeah, you guys are talking about all those guys taking credit for shit that they didn't do, for work that they didn't do. Those corporate cocksuckers, they could kiss my ass. Because now they want to take credit for shit that people like me, people like us, were doing all along. Meanwhile, they're wiping Nintendo's cum off their face. Like, fuck you, man.
Damn.
Honestly.
God damn. he going all in.
Like, seriously, you can't take credit for that. You were not there. You were not there. You were buying the bullshit.
Not even were they not there. They were actively trying to stop it.
Yeah.
And they were actively... Oh, yeah, better Ed. You weren't on the right side. You were actively trying to stop it. Man, fuck that shit. You are the cancer killing Nintendo. People like you. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If you want the good versions of all these games, you gotta stop buying the failed versions of all these games. Yep. Star Fox, Rainbow Curse, or whatever the fuck that was. Woolly World. Oh, guess what? All those games didn't do well.
Actually, Woolly World was actually really good.
Magically, you're getting a real version of Yoshi, a real version of Kirby, a real version of Metroid. Did Nintendo just grow, a sense of humor and just decide to make these games for people who don't buy them, or did the outcry actually reach them?
Next thing you're gonna see is another color splash, whatever, like a real one though.
Oh yeah, and that bullshit color splash.
Mario,
yeah. Yes. Hey, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It is what it is. You want good shit, you got to talk about it. You got to let them know, and if you don't, well, you got to accept the mediocre shit. That's the way it is. And for all the cocksuckers out there, trying to take credit for other people's work, go sit in Nintendo's cock again, and the next time you have a problem, don't expect people like me to fix it.
Damn.
It's true though.
So much shit wrong.
Is that all you got on that, Zen?
Yep.
So much salt. Okay, man, we gotta get you back on, man. We gotta get you back on. You're not gonna take another year hiatus, are you? All right. I guess our last subject today, man, that first subject we did, it took us a while to do that one. So I'm not even sure if we have time to get questions. So our last subject is going to be a Nintendo third-party situation. They're multi-platform. I know a lot of people there have been complaining, especially a lot of these non-Nintendo people like Zaire. Like, he is still crying about Nintendo. He hates Mario, Zelda. He hates Star Fox.
He
hates
this fucking Switch is gonna make it more relevant.
He hates every Nintendo character. He just hates Nintendo and he's crying about multiplats, but he's drooling and jacking off to the Scorpio's power. Okay, I don't. I still don't understand. Like, he hates Nintendo and he's talking about multiplats, but we know he's gonna buy multiplats on the Xbox, so that just makes his his conversation very irrelevant. It just makes him more of a hypocrite. So basically, a lot of, it's just third parties. Yes, we know the first year, maybe two, that the Switch not going to get the same amount of third party support as the Xbox and the PlayStation. But in due time, when they get to 20, 30, 40, 50 million, it's good. Like, it'll be retarded for these developers to not make games for the Nintendo Switch with all those consoles out there. It's just retarded. The reason why they're not getting as many multiplats, or they're not even really getting none at all. They're getting the NBA 2K. They're getting just a little bit. The main reason why they're not getting the same amount of games Xbox and PlayStation is getting, as far as multiplayer, is because the Switch still has a small install base. Nintendo just came from a failure console called the Wii U. Left a bad taste in a lot of third parties' mouths. It was very bad. Nintendo fans didn't show up, and it was just miscommunication between Nintendo and third parties. It just got out of hand. And since the Switch is doing very well, it just outsold the Wii U not too long ago in the first year of the Wii U. So it's still hard to find. That tell you the demand for the Switch. That tell you the power of Nintendo's games. That tells you the power of Nintendo's concept of this system. And I'm glad that Nintendo is rebounding from the failure. I'm glad that they revived their name. I'm glad that they are advertising this system towards the core demographic, towards their true Nintendo fans that grew up with them, not from the Wii and Wii U. Fuck the Wii U and Wii U Nintendo fans. Fuck them. I'm talking about the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64, the GameCube, the NES. I'm talking about those Nintendo fans. They grabbing them back to their console, and that's a good thing. Getting those older gamers back. And basically within a year or two, we're going to see a lot more third-party support. Right now, Nintendo is doing all on their own because they know that they're not going to have the same amount of third-party support as the Xbox and the PlayStation is having. So in due time, it's going to happen. And a lot of these people is basically they downplaying Nintendo's exclusive. They downplaying Mario. They downplaying Pokemon. Like, damn, they just don't understand. When was the last time that in every Nintendo's home console, what top 10 third-party games, how many top 10 third-party games was on Nintendo's top 10 list on all their consoles? You can't name very many. Can't name very many. So you can't. Super Street Fighter for Super Nintendo, it was like top 5. That's all I can name. But every console is always Mario. It's always Mario Kart. It's all, you got Nintendo Land. You got Donkey Kong. Like, it's Nintendo always kills third parties when it comes to total sales on all their consoles. So that's why Nintendo is catering towards their core fan base again. Once they could get them back, once they get all the people that own the previous Nintendo consoles. I'm not talking about the Wii. Fuck the Wii. Fuck the Wii U. I'm talking about the core Nintendo fans. Bring them back, and sooner or later, we're going to get third-party multiplats. And that's all I'm saying. And a lot of people, I guess they don't even look at the fact that it was a Pokemon game announced, Metroid game announced. You got Kirby, you got all these games. Of course, you got a good fall holiday lineup. Breath of the Wild, when the best games that came out was a launch title, and at the end of the year, we get Mario, arguably the best game of all time. It's going to compete for Game of the Year with Breath of the Wild. And these people still crying. And at the same time, Nintendo is outselling PlayStation or outselling Microsoft. So what can they cry about now? No, they're not going to play multiplats on the Switch while they're crying about multiplats. So why are they crying now? I just don't understand. It's just so hypocritical. It's just retarded. They just hate Nintendo because they hate Nintendo. Tyre, Broken Games HD, Black Bond, they hate Nintendo. Just say it. I hate Nintendo. If you're not going to praise them for what they're doing now, just say it. Just come clean. I hate Nintendo. So let's just this is our last subject for the day. Let's start with now I'm gonna go with Zen last. He's gonna be the okay. Let's start with you, Nick. What you think about this third party situation?
I don't know. It seems like a lot of these companies are still going. Am I?
Yeah. You good? You good?
I hear you.
It seems like a lot of these companies are still trying to go out of their way to not make games for the system. I mean, what was it? EA said a game could run on Switch, but they're just not going to do it. It's like, yeah, it could run, but fuck. And then Capcom. Oh my god, fucking Capcom.
Capcom are just the worst.
Like what? Okay, so I remember before the Switch came out, around the time Switch came out, all the people saying, "Oh, Capcom helped Nintendo with the development of the Switch. Oh, they talked to him, they helped him out." And then where's Capcom now? They put like one game out, and then they said, well, they didn't say. I don't know if it was what they really said, but it was like, "Oh, well, we'll see how Street Fighter sells before putting more games." Now, people said that was mistranslation, and a few days later they announced, "Oh, Monster Hunter Double Cross for the Switch," and then like E3 they're like, "Monster Hunter Double Cross for the Switch in Japan," and like, it's like, "Here's Monster Hunter, but Monster Hunter Double Cross is coming to the Switch in Japan," and it's like they're like.
So like one of those
salesmen.
salesmen.
Games on here like at all, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we talked with Nintendo, we helped them out. Where are the games?" Well, hey, look over there. Like, no Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 coming out. No, they didn't fucking put that Disney Afternoon Collection on there. That would have been like perfect for Nintendo for the Switch.
Yeah, take it on the
Like
go.
they're nowhere to be found, and they're announcing. Now, I'm not expecting like Resident Evil 7 or anything on this shit. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I'm not expecting Marvel Capcom either, although based on what it looks like, it could totally run on the Switch. But anyway, after all that, and then, well, I'm surprised that Ubisoft said that Beyond Good and Evil 2 will actually be on the Switch. I guess that's good news. I know people thought like, oh well, it didn't look like it because that was a fucking CG trailer. That wasn't even gameplay like at all. Wasn't even close to gameplay. We don't know what this gameplay is gonna look like. I mean, yeah, it'll probably most likely be downscaled on this Switch, but still, it's there. Or it will be there. Let's see what else. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of announcements other than that other game. What's it called?
Which one?
No Man's Skylanders is what they're.
I was forget the name of it.
Is that game coming out? No, South Park game coming out. And everybody's saying, "Oh, it's so easy to port to the Switch. We can easily just
Wait,
take
no,
this game from the Switch."
that game with the jets and stuff, that's on the Switch.
Yeah. No Man's Skylanders is what people
Yeah,
are calling
that
it.
one's coming.
That's, I mentioned that. But like, everybody's like, "Oh, these games are so easy. We can put them on the Switch." So are you gonna? Well, no.
Nah, man, nah.
Expect us to do it? What? Are you kidding me? We just said you could do it. We didn't. You want proof? Get the fuck out of here. So, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, then you hear, "Oh yeah, NBA 2K18 is coming to the Switch," but it's like PS3 version or something like that. I'm just like, would you guys stop? Like, what's going on here? So I don't know. It's just, I'm hoping it does come, and it is kind of getting third-party support, but in a different form.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you're gonna see a lot of the like.
You're not gonna see a lot of Western stuff.
Not yet.
Yeah, you're gonna see more Japanese, which I'm okay with. That's fine for me. And a lot of other people are gonna be like that too. I know some people will be like, "Ooh, those are niche games." Like, first of all, fucking stop using that word, by the way. Like, y'all just started using that word like it's new or some shit like that. It's like
At this point, every Xbox exclusive is niche because none of them sell.
yeah, it's like another fucking buzzword you picked up somewhere on the internet, like teraflops or some shit like that. It's like you use it, but you don't really 100% know what the fuck it means. So it's like whatever. But hey, they're still getting what, Shin Megami Tensei 5? That's an Atlas game. That's good news.
Yeah.
Because Atlas made Persona 5 for the PS5, and that's doing pretty good. So, and they did work on what was it? Atlas that did Tokyo Mirage Sessions? Yeah, it was. Like Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Yeah, they made it. Yeah.
Pretty decent game, which I think they need to give second life on the Switch, because like I think that game deserves a bit.
Yeah,
more
they set that game out to
I think that
die.
game's too weird, man. I don't think even if they put it on the Switch, anyone will care.
It's like I play like that's the first game I played that was in like this series of Persona stuff, and like I think if most people put Persona play this game, they'd fit right in with it. They'd understand like just the way it happens, like and stuff like that. But I don't know. We'll see how third party goes. I think at least they should get the sports games and Call of Duties at least. You know, I think that
We're
would
not
help
even getting
a lot.
World War II though.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about that, so I don't know if they're gonna.
Probably not.
They what?
Activision said so. It's not coming.
Oh, it's not coming? Okay, well, fuck Call of Duty anyway. They fucking suck. They could do the sports game. Fucking tell me they can't.
Oh, they definitely could.
How
Yeah,
fucking hard is it to do the fucking sports games? Really, they don't really. All they do is like barely upgrade the graphics and roster every year. There's no reason they can't run on the fucking Switch. So other than Capcom and EA, who are just being like dicks about it, let's face it, because they want to be part of the cool kids club. They want people to say, "Hey, look, kids, we're not making games for Nintendo. You still like us, right?" I mean, sure, we got all this on this DLC and shit, but and microtransactions, but we're not on Nintendo. Yeah. So.
Wow.
All right, I think I'm good.
All right. Damn, Jay, you want in on this? We'll be back on Nintendo.
Right.
Well, I know how you feel about Nintendo, man. You wanna.
Nah, man, I'm proud of Nintendo. I really am, man, and I just hope that I just believe now that they're gonna keep it going. I believe in Nintendo more than ever.
No, you don't.
No, I mean that.
No, you don't. You don't give a fuck. This comes.
I ain't gonna
We know platinum game.
Nah. Yeah, you don't give a fuck. All right. Is that all you got on that?
What? Yeah, that's all I got.
Oh my god. Well, you son bitch, you pony, fucking pony. Okay, all right, Dirty. What you think about Nintendo this third party situation, man?
I think Nintendo really do need third party. They can't do it all themselves. I know they putting out games after games right now, but I mean at the end of the day, you need third party. I don't know what's up with some of the third party. Talking about they don't the engine can run, but they don't want to optimize it. They don't want to do this, but it just show you how lazy these third party developers are. I don't know what I know what they have against the Nintendo system. It's because the fan base. You don't buy third party, and I'm getting sick and tired of hearing, Nintendo fanboys talking about, oh well, I don't buy third party games on Nintendo console. Look, shut the fuck up and buy these games, man. Because when it's all said and done, when Nintendo get out of the console waste and there's no more consoles for you to play Mario and Zelda and all that, then you're gonna wish you did buy some of these third party games, so third party can keep these games and keep it, Nintendo irrelevant, because Nintendo can't do it on their own. No company can do it on their own by themselves without third party. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck what first party games they got. They can't do it. No company can do it by themselves. They need third party. I don't have to have every third party game, but damn, give me some. Give me the choice. Like, you know what? Yeah, I want that game. I want that game. The Call of Duty game, if they change their mind and the shit is coming, guess what I'm picking it up on? The Switch. I'm picking Call of Duty up on the Switch. I did it for the Wii U. Games look good. I seen no difference between the 360 and PS3 version and the Wii U version. I seen no difference. The shit played good. So I will pick it up on the Switch. I'm picking up Skyrim on the Switch. We have to show third party that we want these games, not just Nintendo games. And that's what I want. That's what I want them to have. You know what I'm saying? I want to play the next Madden on the Switch, on the go. Just like FIFA, I'm picking that FIFA up, even though it's not using the Frostbite engine. They saying it's what the fuck they say, it's a custom build.
Yeah.
But the game still look good. I seen it, at E3. People was playing it, seen the gameplay of it. It moves fast and everything, fluid. And I'm still going to pick it up for the Switch. I got it for the Xbox One. Hell, I'll pick it up for the Switch just to show EA and them, hey, we want these games. So maybe the next game that's something like, Mass Effect. Maybe we can get it on the Switch or Nintendo next console. But we have to buy these games, people. It's just not about Mario Zelda and fucking Kirby, you have to buy the rest of these games as well because Nintendo won't last with you just buying their first party games. They're not. I don't give a fuck what you say. They ain't gonna last.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to, buy these games. If it's a slight downgrade in graphic, I don't give a damn. I can take the game on the go. The game still looks nice. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to have all these extra lightings and shimmery effects. If the game looks good, I'm buying it on the Switch.
Yeah.
I less about that light bouncing off the tree over there on the grass. I ain't gonna be able to see it because I'm too busy fucking running playing the game. So how can you notice all this particles affecting the game unless you just stop it and just slowly turn it to look at this shit? And I'm not doing that. I'm actually playing games, and Nintendo needs it. So hopefully, man, we get some more people. Ubisoft. Well, we got Ubisoft doing something. We got Bethesda. We got EA. EA ain't said shit about Madden, but they said something about FIFA. So hopefully they throw Madden in there. I would like to pick up Madden on the Switch and get some more of these other games. But yeah, Nintendo need third party.
Okay, that's all you got?
Yep.
All right, so let's go with you, Sinister.
I mean, yeah, I pretty much, agree with what Dirty is saying. I mean, Nintendo, if they, get better relations with the other companies, other than Ubisoft and EA and stuff like that, but use it with, Capcom, man, they just shit all over. It's like, like I said, I mean, why release another, a game that's like over 30 years old or something like that with, with Street Fighter and all that stuff? Like, hey, give us some more variety, something you can take on the go with you. I mean, and show that, hey, yeah, these games on the Switch, like third-party games, that, hey, those games you can play on the bigger two consoles, hey, you can play on the Switch, take it on the go. I mean, shoot. I mean, stuff like that. Like, for example, like, hey, if that new Dragon Ball Fighter Z comes with the Switch, I'll definitely pick it up on there and take it on the go. It's like, I mean, yeah, it may not, look as amazing like on the big console, but still, I mean, it's good enough. If it plays well, shoot, I'm all for it. Same like in the other, like, I mean, it's just the way the Switch is, like, they're always, relying on their first party titles and stuff like that. Like, I mean, just like Dirty said, with the Marios, the Zeldas, the Pokemons. I mean, yeah, that's fine and dandy, but yeah, it's like you need some other variety other than the first parties and stuff like that. Because sooner or later, it's gonna be on life support. It's like, hey, I mean, we got to show like, hey, we're listening to you guys. Look, we're gonna do what we can, just make a good version that's on the go. I mean, and not be like all high and dandy like I said, like PlayStation or Microsoft, but still, if it's good enough to play and then you enjoy it, hey, take it on the go with you and stuff like that. But pretty much everything else, I mean, Dirty just pretty much nailed on. So that's all I have.
Yeah, it looks like we got us a troll in this chat. Yeah, take care of that, Dave. Ban them, Dave. I don't have time for that shit. I guess we got everybody except Zen. What you think about this situation, Zen, with third parties and all that? Do you think the third party situation will get better when the install base grows a lot?
No.
Uh-oh.
I want to be honest. No, I don't think it'll get better. It's a two party blame system, right? You can't blame one, blame the other. It is what it is. Third parties, there are some that genuinely don't want to develop a Nintendo, especially the games that would sell on Nintendo systems. I can't remember which one of you said it, but one of you a few minutes ago mentioned that Ball Z game, which is multiplat.
Yeah,
I can see that being fun on a Nintendo platform. It's all about which ones will do fine. Right, the whole thing with Monster Hunter World coming to Xbox but not Switch. You can believe the rumors about Sony paying off Capcom, but I'll leave that one alone. But honestly speaking, man, it's a two-party blame system. You can't blame the third parties alone, even though there are ones out there that get that bullshit. But you also have to take it to Nintendo as well. They just don't develop systems third parties like to work with. That's really the top and the bottom.
Monster Hunter World's come out for Xbox as well, so.
What?
That's
Monster Hunter was also come out for Xbox. So.
Yeah. I said that. Yeah.
Right. 12 copies.
So honestly speaking, I mean, if there are several things that need to happen for this to change, Nintendo needs to make a platform that supports the third party, because you can call them lazy all you want. You can say they're good for nothing. You can say they're lazy, they're corrupt, and all this conspiracy theory garbage. But at the end of the day, put yourselves in the developer's shoes. When you go to work, you don't want to be told by your superior, "Hey, take our massive world and then shrink it down to play on that." That means more work for you. You want to go home, right? You don't want long days. You want to go home. You spend time with your family, your friends. You got shit to do. You got a life. So deliberately making things harder for the developers, who are people too, guys. They're people too. This is their jobs. They don't like that shit. In some cases, some don't like that shit, and they just won't when it comes to like the more graphically intensive games. But the ones that will run, like Dragon Ball, and I could probably name a couple if I really think about it, but I won't get into that. There really seems to be some sort of grudge bearing between certain third parties and Nintendo. But then again, two-party blame system.
Yeah.
For those of you saying that Nintendo doesn't need third parties, God, I have seen it. I have seen it. Man, look, listen. No company, no platform holder can survive without third party. Not Microsoft, not Sony, not Nintendo either. If those two can't do it, Nintendo certainly can't do it. In the end, you're gonna get games right now. You're gonna get a flow of games, but it's gonna end just like the Wii, just like the GameCube, just like the Wii U. The first year or two is gonna be like straight fire, and you're gonna be getting the games you want because they're sequels to the ones that came to the system before. But then it's gonna get to a point where shit just slows down, and you get drought periods. So if you still can't see that generations in, you just might be one of the people that I refer to when I say you're blind as fuck. But it is what it is on that, right? It is what it is on that. As for the ones that do come, guys, as a Sinister said, or was it a Old Dirty, you gotta buy the games, right? Now, as for the people who have multiple consoles, let's say you have a Switch, a PlayStation 4, and an Xbox One, maybe you have a PC as well. You probably wouldn't take God out of your mind unless all your friends are on Switch to buy that on Switch, because again, you're getting the lesser version. Take FIFA for example. You're not even getting the story mode. So if
stuff like Rocket League works.
Yeah, stuff like Rocket League works. Yeah, right. So if you're a FIFA guy, you don't want to not have a version of the version that doesn't have the story mode to buy the lesser version for the same price as the others. No, you are logically going to gravitate to the PlayStation, Xbox, or PC version.
Right.
But there are those of you out there that won't even fucking touch any of these other systems with a 10-yard pole. What's your excuse?
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't getting that period because you don't got these systems. So what's your excuse? This is made for you, the only Nintendo system Nintendo fan. The guy who won't touch the other shit. That's for you. The other guys, if they have a brain in their heads, they're gonna go for the other systems because, again, versions are better. You're just gonna go for the better version.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's not gonna work out. Ultimately, it's not gonna work out. You look at last year. Look at 2016. Top 20 games sold throughout the entirety of 2016. Where are the exclusives at? That goes for Nintendo. That goes for Microsoft. That goes for PlayStation. None of them in the top 10. I think there was one in the top 15. And generally, it was like 18 or 19 third-party games, including the one everyone claimed to hate, Infinite Warfare, taking up number one. Third-party games sell more than first-party games all day, all week, 365, all year, lifetime. That is not going to change. Ever. There are a few exceptions to the rule, like maybe Mario Kart Wii or something, but the Wii, the whole thing about the Wii, it was lightning in a bottle. Never gonna happen again. So that's the whole situation. As for the rest of you who blindly ran in there thinking that Nintendo was just magically gonna reverse their miseries from last generation by creating a system that's very nearly equal the power of the Wii U and still sticking to the gimmicks that third party have proven they don't want to use, but yet you thought Nintendo coming on stage in January, I think it was, and showing a third-party logo list was going to magically. Now you are naive as hell, and I told people that. You are naive as hell. Maybe too young to remember. They did this shit for the Wii. They did this shit for the Wii U as well. They showed the same screen with all these logos From Software, Namco Bandai, EA, Ubisoft, the works. And how much of that actually worked out? That's the reality. That's the situation. One, Nintendo needs to make software that people want to work with. They're not going to save and try to shrink their vision down to that. Two, fans need to do their part and buy these games, especially the ones that don't have anything other than Nintendo, to make the returns, kind of equal out with the means. They need to do their part. And three, the third-party developers need to understand that there's certain games that are going to do well, and you got to take the risk and put it on there, like Rocket League, which is coming. So kudos on them, and maybe the Dragon Ball game and some other games as well that would work well with the kind of audience Nintendo has. So it's not a two-party blame system; it's a three-party blame system. Nintendo, the fans, and the third parties, they all need to get off their bullshit and work together to fix the problem. If one of them doesn't do their part, it's never going to be fixed. And that's really the end of it. I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got, man.
Man, I was expecting another 30 minutes from more rant from you. Okay, that covers about everything I had today. I got more stuff to talk about, but we've been at this for a while. Y'all want to take a few questions before we get out of here, or y'all about ready to get out of here?
I got one question. Destiny 2 versus Anthem. Who's money on?
Anthem. The first Destiny ripped me off. Fuck Destiny. I'm done. I'm never buying Destiny. Never buying Destiny again.
Come out to know for sure which is better.
Destiny was just a bore fest.
Yeah.
The new one looks good, and Anthem looks good. So we have to wait till they're out.
No, don't get me wrong. I heard over time with Destiny it got good. Like, what was it called? Taken King, whatever. I heard that was
the final expansion.
I heard that was real good, but I done bought the game for $60 and I got basically nothing. I'm not spending no more money. Now that was it. I can't do that shit. I can't do that shit, man. Fuck that.
I didn't actually get to go with the.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, it was like that evil with him. Yeah,
I didn't go.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alex. Go ahead, man. I thought I got you first. I'm sorry.
Okay. So just to kind of take off where Zen was, where he said everyone has to do their part. I feel like Nintendo actually did their part this time. They made a console that's easy to develop for. They're open to doing crossplay. They're making it easier for even indie developers to get on board. They took advice from Capcom by increasing the RAM. I feel like they're being more open this time around. Third parties, they're waiting to see if the Switch sells, which again, Nintendo's doing their part by having a lot of first-party titles ready this time around, not like this shitty-ass fucking Wii U. At this point, it's up to the fans, because if you don't buy these third-party games, that's on you, because Nintendo can't do everything. They're obviously not going to buy millions of copies of third-party games themselves.
Yeah.
So at this point, third parties are waiting for install base, which it's coming. But the stuff that is showing up for now, like the Skyrims, like the Rocket Leagues, like the Rabbids game, like that Mario and Rabbids game, that should sell because it's an exclusive one. But stuff like Rocket League, that needs to sell. Skyrim, I can't endorse $60 for Skyrim. I personally can't do it because to me that's ridiculous because you can buy the game for $5 on PC. But these third-party games that are coming, people should be buying them if you only have a Nintendo console. If you're a multi-console owner, it really doesn't make too much sense. But I think Nintendo's done their part for the most part. They made it easy to develop for. People want the console. It's just flying off the shelves, and yeah, I think it's up to the fan base at this point. We'll see how they react because with the Wii U, they didn't buy any third-party games, even the good ones. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is great on the Wii U.
Yeah, that was a good one. I loved it.
Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, or
Human Revolution.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that one. That nobody bought it. That sold 20,000 copies.
Oh,
Assassin's Creed Black Flag sold 20,000 copies.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're not getting Assassin's Creed Origins. But you know what? I feel like Nintendo did a better job this time around. I think so, anyways. It's up to the fan base. We'll see how they react. But yeah, we'll get more third-party stuff next year, but you're not going to see everything, especially not from Western devs.
Yeah.
Unless these sports games, if FIFA sells and NBA sells, then you'll continue getting them. Otherwise, they're not going to see them anymore. Madden, hopefully, we'll see.
Probably
But
next year.
yeah, like Dirty was saying, like you have to buy the games. That's what it is. I probably won't because like I did a lot of that during the Wii U, and I have a PC and a PlayStation, so they get the better versions. That's where I'll be going. But I will be getting Rocket League because that's cool. Rocket League on the go, and it's crossplay, so that makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's cool. All right, that's all you got?
Yeah.
All right, let's get some of these questions. I know we got a lot of questions that's pouring in. Let's get these questions so we get out of here. I know, people. We in the fuckboy hours. Yes, I know. Let me see. Damn, I think we got a lot of questions. Oh shit. That Alchemist guy, he's trolling the shit out of me, man. I hope y'all didn't see that picture on Twitter, man. That was fucked up. That was fucked up. Y'all seen the questions? I'm trying to see who had the first question. Who has the first question?
I don't know where they started.
Okay, I see it. Does Zen hate or like Sega? Oh gosh. There we go,
I
man.
love Sega, man. I love Sega.
There you go.
I'm one of the last people to have respect for Sega as a console manufacturer. Sega boys, ride or die.
We are the last of the Mohegans, man. Me and Mr. T. I'm not gonna ask that a romance or alchemist, whatever you call yourself. I'm not gonna ask. No, you're such a troll. Would you guys like a third fast racing Neo game with characters? I think Nintendo.
What do you mean with characters?
Because I don't think it has characters on.
Like Captain Falcon?
Yeah, kind of like an F-Zero. Why not just bring out F-Zero? That's what the fans been asking for.
Yeah, bring out F from the dead.
Yeah, that's what they need.
They
to
might as well just let those guys make F-Zero.
I don't know. Yeah, that'd be great.
Why not?
Yeah.
GameCube.
Mm-hmm. Tony said, "What y'all got?"
What are your guys' thoughts
Yeah.
on IGN giving Super Mario Odyssey the award of the E3 Best of Show?
It's pretty obvious. Just like Zelda got it last year. It's pretty obvious.
It's the best show it's the best game that was at the show. Like, what else is there to say?
Have any of you seen the DLC character that Treehouse showed off for Arms? The DLC, actually, I didn't see much of Treehouse because I'm not trying to get spoiled. Man, they showed so much spoilers at the Treehouse.
Yeah, I just watched like a few minutes of the game,
Yeah.
and then I switched it off.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of person. I hate watching spoilers because I know if I'm going to buy the game, I'm not going to watch the content. I know they had like hours of gameplay of Zelda last year. As tempting it was for me to watch, I can't do it because I wanted to play for myself and figure it out for myself. Do you guys think Call of Duty World War 2 ever go to the Switch? It doesn't look good right now.
They already said no.
No, it doesn't look good. It sucks though. It really does, man. What do you think about Mario body snatching and everything? I think that was a cool thing they did. That
Awesome.
that was very innovative. They say it's always the same Mario game, same shit, same that. But they did so much shit that is so different, so new, so innovative. When Mario, when he, I guess whenever he jump across or inside the wall, whatever, it kind of give you a nostalgia feeling to it. Yeah, it goes 2D mode, kind of like Link Between Worlds. That was cool. Yeah.
I like the body snatching ability, except when they allow you to body snatch bullet bills and you just fly over every platforming section. Nah.
But they explode.
just crashing there.
It's a very limited time you can use it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
I was playing it yesterday. You get like 10 seconds and then it explodes.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. What else we got? Which conference puts more people to sleep, Sony or Devolver? I didn't see Devolver. I heard it was that bad.
Yeah. Devolvers was just like the thing I've
It
ever
was a sin for gamer kind. I don't know what the fuck that was.
I will say EA. I didn't see Devolver.
Devolver just pissed me off so much.
So okay, so y'all say Devolver. All right. What else we got? Have you? No, I already did that one. Damn, I'm trying not to skip nobody. Which was next? Have you any see the? Oh, I thought you already answered that. Or Ruby, have you seen DLC characters Treehouse show off owners? Did he already ask that? Yeah, he did. Have we seen any of the DLC characters at the Treehouse they show off?
I saw that new guy, the Captain, whatever the fuck his name is.
I don't know. I didn't see none of
It
that.
looks pretty cool.
Orange comes out tomorrow. I want to be surprised. I'm up
Yeah,
on
it
the
comes out
vibe.
tomorrow.
Yeah, so we get to play each other. Yeah, I'm ready. Let me see. What do you think Nintendo will improve in the Switch 2? Improve? Better online, better life, better online functionality. Hopefully they can partner up with Microsoft. Hell, use their service, man. Man, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Use their servers and plus implement achievements from Microsoft. I use my.
That'd be cool.
That would be real cool, man. I wish they could do that. You know, Phil Spencer said they love their partnership with Nintendo. They said their partnership is growing very
Yeah,
strong,
Microsoft
stronger
don't
every
care.
day.
They're whores. They'll put their shit everywhere.
Yeah, like they're money. They want to make money first. They don't
Yeah,
give a fuck
they're money
about.
first.
They don't give a fuck about the Xbox. They want to make
They
money.
want to sell you a service and a platform. They don't care if you buy hardware.
Yep, it's all about
Money
money.
going in their pocket.
Money, money, money.
What's your opinion about Fire Emblem Warriors only having characters only from pandering horror emblem games? Horror emblem, wow. Damn.
Oh, I'm just saying this now. If Ike is not in that game, I will not buy it.
Oh, I'm not really
End
a
of
Fire.
story.
I'm not really a Fire Emblem person, but fan. But the game does look awesome though. So I really don't know any of the story with Fire Emblem.
Marth. I mean, you play Smash Brothers. Martha's like one of those characters.
Yeah. We will. No, that's not a question. It's let me see. Ruby Sakurai, you already asked that question the third time.
What question?
He keep
What's
up.
the DLC?
Yeah, you trolling us now. You already asked that
We
question.
saw the DLC. Damn, calm down.
Let me see.
Well, this was actually pretty funny. Like, there was some article that was out there saying Mario is racist for using Mexican culture.
Oh gosh, man, you know these SJWs. They always got some fucking shit to say. Man, fuck them. I can't stand them.
Shit.
All right, what else we got? Let me see. Let's see. Question: do you think Smash for Switch will now be a 2019 game? So it wasn't revealed with all the coming in
That's
it.
gonna get like revealed at a direct.
It's either direct or 2018 E3. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, next
I
year.
don't think it's gonna be that.
Yeah. Question from MCL Gaming: why are you a hypocrite towards fuckboys? You are in fuckboy hours. Wow. Damn. Damn, he just exposed his live. Damn. Hey man, I'm trying to do a fan search. I'm trying to, answer y'all questions, man. It's past
Got a
my
real one or a fake one?
It's past my bedtime. Okay. Was it Real and Zen Sega Alliance confirmed? What? Real and Zen Sega Alliance confirmed. Oh, there you go with the Sega shit. Let me see. Ruby Sakurai, the same question. Yeah, we know. Let me see. What do you guys want to see out of Metroid Prime 4? What y'all want to see?
I want to see it sell.
That too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna sell.
It's gonna. Yeah.
Better voice chat. I would love for it to run it on Unreal Engine 4. That would be awesome. And actually, it's a
Make
faster.
it a lot faster.
It's
to come out then.
a faster
Yeah.
development process. You know what? We might get some gameplay of Metroid maybe sometime, maybe late this year or early next year to direct. That's what I'm thinking. Cause as far as the gameplay, like I love the gameplay. Like just don't change the style. Like just add, just be more creative. Just evolve it. That's all I want. Let me see.
I hope they change up the formula like they did with Zelda.
Make it more open world.
Just do something different.
Something
What
different?
they're doing isn't working because it doesn't sell well.
Is it the thing? Is the platforming elements that's?
I think they should make it more like Halo.
Agreed.
Yeah, you know what? That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. I would love that, but I think a lot of the core fan base might not like that. But then again, it might sell more. It might sell more if they do it like it will sell more.
Metro games is
Yeah,
not the whole
yeah, it will sell
bar.
more.
Like,
Yeah,
Is that what you want to happen?
it'll sell more. Let me see.
It's like you can keep the core style of Metro game on the 3DS with the 2D ones, with the Metroidvania style, and then with the first-person ones, you can make it more like Halo.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about?
So Nia says they're gonna have to make Metroid more casual for it to sell. They already did that. It's called Federation Farce.
Yeah, they tried that.
Oh, damn, farce. Damn. What do you think about, was it Mr. Yubaki? Was it Yabaki
He
on
was the
Arms?
guy at the Arms tournament that destroyed the champion.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
He's one of the guys that made Arms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he was playing it too?
Yeah, because like the guy who won the championship, he was gonna get the belts from the Yabuki guy, the producer. He was gonna give him the belt, but then they decided to let those two play against each other, and he fucking destroyed.
Well, that's not fair. He's the creator of the game. That's not fair.
I know. I didn't say it's fair. I just said he destroyed it.
That's not fair. Damn. It was over before it started. All right, let me see. What do you think about Nintendo's going? Oh, what do you think Nintendo is going to announce next?
Like the next game is probably Pikmin.
Yeah, probably Pikmin. That's what I'm thinking. A couple more questions. We'll end this because we passed fuck boys. Yes, y'all all right. Do you think Paulina is the best mayor in New Donk City? Man, fuck
She's
Paulina.
the only mayor in
Fuck
New York City.
Paulina.
What does that even mean? There's only one mayor.
No, Donkey Kong already did that.
Yeah. I guess we take one more question. Which Nintendo franchise do
Donkey
you?
Kong Gamer, the Banana Slammer.
All right, Pay Enthusiast. And which Nintendo franchise do you guys think Retro Studios is working on for the Switch, or do y'all think it's
They're
new IP?
making a new IP.
Think it's new IP? Probably so. Even what's going on with Kid Icarus? That's starting to become a neglected franchise. It's like something's going on with that.
Yeah, bring it back from the dead.
Yeah, I think the last game was on the 3DS. That was on 3DS. That was like years ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago exactly.
It came out almost. Actually, no, LDM came out sooner than that. Goddamn, Metro's been neglected. Fuck. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, LDM was like 2011, I think. 2011, 2010. That's about 6-7 years ago. Yeah, something like that.
6 years ago.
Basically, a generation ago, basically. So basically, that's it, people. We've been doing this for a while. Yes, we passed 4 more hours. I didn't want to do questions because we was already past 2 hours, but, I tried to, squeeze in questions every week. We're going to do this again next Thursday. It will be earlier. I'm going to try to start at 7:30 Central Time. I'm gonna try. Well, I got my car back, so everything's fine. I don't have to stress no more about these cars and shit. I'm good. Get paid tomorrow. I'm cool. So yeah, man, I'm good. Appreciate everybody coming out to the Real Talk with the Real Gaming podcast. It's been a really great show. Been a really good gaming week. Us gamers, we win. E3 was a hell of a show. If you didn't like E3, you're just not a gamer at all. So, I guess before we get out of here, we could just tell you what's been going on. Okay, don't forget the Mario Kart Madness Monday. It will start back on Monday. T-Red Talks Nintendo will be Tuesday night. Of course, the Real Talk with the Real Gamer on Thursday. As far as me and Alex doing Fuckboy Fridays, I don't know. We're gonna put that on hiatus for a while. I know. Me and Alex, we got another project. We going to announce pretty soon, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So we will let you know what we're going to do in a later date. We still working on that. So yeah, I don't know if you want to say it now, Alex, or you want to just wait.
Not now. Wait till everything's finished.
Oh yeah, okay. We'll wait till everything's finished. Me and Alex, we're going to collaborate and do some cool things. And is anybody doing something on their channels? Anybody?
No, I already uploaded a video hours ago, so it's theirs.
Oh, okay. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to everybody. Even subscribe to Z and his dead ass channel. So yeah. No, you know I throw a little shot. You know I throw a little shot.
It's out of commission. I'm a retired man. Leave me alone. I'm gone. I'm done. However, that being said, I'm like the Avatar. I'll return every time fuckboys take over YouTube.
Oh shit!
Like sprinkle my soul on them, watch them shrivel up little limb dicks they are. So.
Mm-hmm. So, anybody else do anything? Anybody? I guess not. Yeah, like I said, good show, hell of a show. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got our podcasts, Mario Kart Madness. Pretty soon I don't know if we're gonna alternate from Mario Kart to Arms and stuff. Maybe we start alternating games. I don't know how you want to do that, Alex.
What?
Alternating games on Monday, unless you want to keep Mario Madness on Mondays. Orange just came out, so.
I'm not getting arms though.
You're not. Oh, okay. Well, we talk about that at a later date. So yeah, like I say, appreciate everybody coming out. And would I do content this weekend? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna try to squeeze a video. Just to keep y'all informed. I'm still alive. Some of y'all thought I wasn't doing YouTube no more because I was gone for a while. I'm working a lot of hours. I gotta wake up at 4 in the morning my time, so I gotta get the fuck out of here so I can go to sleep. So yeah, after that, let's go ahead and get to our outros. Let's start with you, Alex.
All right, what's going on, everyone? ActivesiNGaming here. Yeah, me and Real got something cool in the pipeline for you. If you guys know somebody who knows how to do like channel art, hit us up on Twitter. Yeah, Mario Kart Mondays are coming back now that all the E3 stuff is done, so we'll be back. Tuesday, Tuesday's always Team Red Talks Nintendo. Too many shows. That's our Nintendo show with me and Nia and Coupon, and yeah, we'll be back next week for Real Talk. And again, yeah, Fuckboy Fridays is on hiatus. I know you guys love that show. I love that show. Real loves that show. We have just too much stuff going on between this YouTube shit and work, so like something has to hit the brakes, and that show's the newest show. So like that's the one that's gonna have to slow down for a bit. Yeah, other than that, yeah, it was another good week.
All right, cool. Let's go with you, Nick.
Hey, this is Nick from Gamer Incorporated. I'm too tired to do an outro. See you guys later.
All right, Jay.
What's up, everybody? This is JDauntless from Protagonist Gamer. Just happy to be here with another good podcast. Thanks, bro.
All right, that was pretty fast. Let's go with you, Dirty.
Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy Dirty. Yeah, we talked about E3 is good. About to get ready and stream NBA 2K17, just a halftime show. Peace out.
Oh, cool. Let's go with you, Sinister.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Sinister here, and I appreciate the talk on E3, and then just ready to roll out. So support these guys.
Appreciate you. Last but not least, let's go with you, Zen Gamer. Hopefully, we can get you back on, man. Stop running away.
Running away.
I done got him started. Now we can be here in 30 more minutes.
Just use a fuckboy signal, and I'll come in like Batman and fix your problem.
Yeah, disappear like.
Too many fuckboys. We need 10. So yeah. So whenever that happens, I'll come in. But for the time being, I'm out, man. Remember, fuck the fuckboys, fuck the cocksuckers. Be real, be true, love your games. Peace out.
All right, appreciate you. Like I said, appreciate everybody for coming in. Thanks for supporting the Real Talk with the Real Gamer, and also thanks for coming out to Team Red Talks Nintendo. And y'all had a lot of people on between you and Nia. Y'all had over 60, maybe 70 some people between y'all two streams. And I just want to congratulate y'all. And we're growing the shows, man. We're growing. That's what I want. We need to grow more because we are awesome, man. Our podcast is awesome, man. We very entertaining, and yeah. So I guess after that, I will see y'all maybe tomorrow or Saturday. And peace out. Stay gaming.
All right. See you later, people. Xbox One X is useless.
I knew you'd go throw that out.